and welcome to another FoxyNoTail live stream here on the internet of all places. How do you get on the internet, FoxyNoTail? Well, I tell you need a large step because it's quite high up, you know. Very difficult to reach when you're as short as I am. But fortunately for me, I have a large step that my dad gave me when I grew to be a man. He said, son, you're going to need this one day. And he was right. Anyway, nonsense aside, we are going to play today in my new map.
For 4 months?
In a minute.
I can't handle this.
Derek Jeter there has just subscribed. Thank you for the many quality streams, they say. Well, thank you. Although also, can everybody in the stream hear me so far? I'm going to turn some music up on here. In fact, I'm going to do many sound today. We're going to have lots and lots of sound on. We're going to enjoy this game to its fullest potential. I don't think we need weather. Ambient environment we'll have on. Let's just go crazy. Let's have it all on. Why not? Let's do this. How are you all doing? Sammy's answer's loving it so far. Flashing camera says, yep, can hear. Jesse B's here says, Foxy, this is such an amazing map. You're a star. Well, Jesse B, I'm going to start this video with a sad note. But believe it or not, as much as all of the hard work and effort my map builders did building this thing, it's totally rubbish because I completely forgot one vital ingredient in order for you to experience it all. And that would be the inclusion of a crafting table. One item they totally forgot to add in was a crafting table. So we're going to add an item in. I've activated cheats. So what I'm going to do is use a command, set block here. And I'm going to add a crafting table. No, I don't want crack nether bricks. I want crafting table. There we go. And we won't need it for a long time. We probably won't even need it in this stream. But if you're playing this map and you haven't added yourself a crafting table in, then make sure you do so. Otherwise, you are going to get stuck when it comes to crafting certain items. Now, the items are not necessary to complete the game, but they are good fun. So I definitely recommend it. And if you want to know what those items are, if I click on that and have a look in the equipment bit, you'll see they're not shown there. So I can't show you. Ha ha! Fooled again. Right. Well, I decided I want to do a playthrough on this. I didn't want to do it at first because I didn't want to do spoilers, but I've been watching a few other people streaming it, and it looks like really good fun. And I know that's a little bit like blowing my own trumpet, but I want to have fun too, you know? So we're going to try and do it as spoiler-free as possible together, but I am going to talk you through what it is and how it all works, just in case you're interested and you haven't already thought, you know what, I'm going to play that. So first of all, we're going to start here at the signboard and see that it is called Infinity Dungeon. It's by me and these amazing people that helped me. Mitz, Isu, the Bearded Swine, Arman, Val, Anti-Dizzy, the Real Deal Pick, otherwise known as Pickles, GM, Liz, Diver Cat, and they make up the FAB Build Team, which is a build team I put together specifically for this map and hopefully future projects as well. If you're starting this, you might want to go to this book here and look through it. It is 12 pages long. But it's quite important. There's some information I think we should pick out of here and go through in case you've not seen any playthroughs of this already. Basically, there are townsfolk in the area. There are 5 shops altogether, and a bank in the homestead. This is the homestead where we are. And those townsfolk will trade items. And they'll offer different things every day as well, which is quite useful. The elemental structure in the middle of town has a person you will discover on your quest. Now, it says you will. You might not actually discover it if you go into this thing without doing exploring. But if you want to make the most of this map, you can go around exploring and actually finding out all of those things, which we're going to do together today. Then it says, once you beat the final boss, the game continues. As your level increases, you'll discover new mobs, more dungeon rooms, and better loot. Basically, this entire map evolves with you, the player. Your XP plus whatever weapon you have, plus the armor you're wearing, becomes your score. And the higher your score is, the harder the mobs get, the more dungeons you can find, and the better the loot becomes. The better the loot becomes, that you find. So a high score, not always a good thing because you're going to have harder mobs to battle, but you'll get better things at the end of it as well. So if you're playing this 2-player, let's say you've got somebody that's already spent a few hours on it and they've got a really high score, and then they bring in their friend that's never played it before, don't worry about the player that's never played it before having a tough time, because the score is averaged out through those players. So if one player's got a score of 0 and one's got a score of 100, the average score will be 50, so the leveling system will be halved, which is quite handy. Magic Animal Boy says, I watched in the Little Play map yesterday. You got bored quite quick as the witch was too strong in the early floors. Yeah, it's not supposed to be easy, and it is supposed to take a long time. I watched his stream as well. He wasn't overly keen on it. I will admit that. And I admit it is a relatively slow burn if you're going into it blind, I guess. But it's like any dungeon crawler. They take some time. So, you know, and there's a lot of layers to it that he just looked straight over and didn't bother to look at. But then he's doing a marketplace review. He's going to be looking at it quickly. He probably just shouldn't be quite so quick to judge and give a 2-star review. He gave it out of 5 because, well, I don't think it was fair to do that after 15 minutes, really, considering it probably take about 5 to 10 hours to get through this all the way through. But there we go. Everyone else I've seen have given it really good reviews, and at the moment I believe it's on the marketplace with about 31 reviews and 5 stars overall, so I'm happy with that. Right, anyway, so where were we? This book, we've got about defeating the final boss. There are 10 trophies to collect. Right, let's go over to the trophy hall. Let's take a gander. In fact, we won't. We'll go and we'll wave at it. It's over there in the corner. It's the one with the flags on. There are 10 trophies. There's one big bad guy that you have to get at the end. There are 4 other mid sort of boss battle-y things. They're not really boss battles as such, but they kind of are. But you'll see as we play along how that all works. There's 4 of those, so there's a trophy for each one of those. And there are 5 special mobs called infinity mobs, which when you kill those, you get trophies as well. So you can get 10 trophies altogether. And I guess once you've got all the 10 trophies, that's kind of completion. If you want to be a completionist, if you're not bothered, you can just keep playing this and playing this. Once you get to level 100, though, it's not going to get any harder or any more difficult. So I guess you're sort of just playing it for fun at that point. Lofty gave it 5 stars. Thank you very much. Pickles says, the score for difficulty is an amazing system. Thank you, Pickles. Jesse B says, it was amazing. I can't imagine why anyone would be bored unless they're lazy. I think when you're doing live streams and content reviews and stuff like that, you're aware of what people are thinking. And if you're not engaged in it, you're going to want to turn it off as quickly as possible. So I don't blame In the Littlewood for feeling like that at all. But I would urge anybody that is interested in playing this to give it some time and look at all the different layers. Without getting too boring here, I'm doing a series of videos on it. The next one does include a few spoilers, but it's all about, getting people to know those different layers so that they can experience all of the other bits going on, not just running around killing bad guys. Anyway, next bit says, the townsfolk have quite a lot to say. Listening to them might give you a few more tips. Now, it's really important that you listen to the townsfolk if you want to get involved in the story of this map. If you don't have to listen to them. You can completely ignore them. But they do have a story to tell, which is what my video tomorrow is all about. You start with 10 lives that will be shared with all of the players. Again, if you are playing with friends, the 10 lives left, it says on the screen now, is shared. Once all of those lives are gone, you restart the map, but you don't lose anything. You keep all of your items, you keep all of your armor. Your XP will be reduced a little bit for losing a life, but you can just go straight back in the dungeon and carry on. It's only your progress through the dungeon will reset, which means you've got to start from the beginning again. And there are 25 levels of the dungeon plus the boss battle to get through. So if you lose your lives at level 24, going back to the beginning will sting a little bit, but there are extra lives and ways of getting more lives along the way as well. So you just got to be careful. Once those lives run out, the dungeon will reset. We've just gone over that. Expect to die regularly. If you're one of these that thinks dying is for noobs, then you're going to have to be a noob, because dying is all part of the game. You will learn how this map works from trial and error. There are puzzles, there are difficult bits, there are difficult mobs, there are mobs you run up to that can one-hit kill you early on in the game. You'll learn what they are by what they look like and how the game responds to you. So expect to die, it's not a problem, and you won't lose anything. Jesse B says, like not even being biased, I sincerely enjoyed it. It was funny watching Shep die so much. I can't wait to see what you did. I'm really looking forward to that. Is that going to come out in a video, Jesse? The aim of this game is to level up so that you can take on high-level mobs and defeat the boss sections of the map. The more you play, the more your level will increase, and the more your armor and items will protect you. At first, you start with low health, but as your XP increases, your health will increase. Yeah, we've only got 5 hearts, but we can get a full 3 lines of hearts by the time we're at the top level. So we can be uber strong by the end of this map, which is ridiculous. Dying will result in losing a small amount of XP. Losing all of your lives will also result in losing some XP, but don't worry about losing. Just carry on like normal and try to progress further each time. There's a small chance you'll come across monsters that are a much higher level than you're equipped to deal with, but don't worry about it. It's fine. All the different monsters look different based on their attack power. So yeah, there's basically the normal Minecraft mobs, but there's different levels of them, there's different strengths. The illagers, for instance, are completely different. There's an archer, there's a derpy one, there's a singer, there's a boxer and a pirate, and there's an old man, there's a ghost, there's all sorts of crazy stuff. And each one of those has different abilities and different health levels and attack levels as well. And the charged ones, there's charged and glowing ones, and elemental ones will come across as well. The other really important part of this is the currency. Currency in this map is gems, which you'll get from loot pots, which you'll find out in the dungeon, but you can also trade other items you find in the dungeon, like golden ingots and iron and stuff like that. So don't throw much away, although there is a reasonable amount of junk. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to go into Sword House. This is the house of choice, and we're going to go to sleep, because it doesn't make any difference. I just don't like nighttime, all right? Jeez, leave me alone. In the cupboards in the houses, you will find items. If you're playing on your own, you can obviously loot all of those items and have extra food and things. But if you're playing with friends, then it might be nice to share, you know. It's a good idea to share things if you're playing with friends. Otherwise, one of your friends will be really sad and go around killing all of your villagers. Right, so we've got a little bit of food. And I just want to point out the different things that people built in this area as well. I thought it might be nice to go around and point at a few things and say who did what, if I can remember. Basically point at the things I did, because I can't remember everything that everyone else did. But I built these houses. I built these ones. They're mine. I did copy off Pickles, to be fair, but I built those. And I built this ugly thing in the middle. The game was supposed to have a set difficulty, but when I sent it to the marketplace, Mojang told me it was too hard and I had to put a difficulty switch in it. So I'm going to put it back on hard mode for my playthrough. But if you're playing it and you're finding it difficult, then just put it on easy. It's absolutely fine. Right. And I built this thing as well. This structure in the middle, I built this. This is my build. And I built 10 of the dungeons. There's 30 altogether. I built 10 of them, and this thing and the houses. And that's pretty much it for my... Oh, and the final boss arena I built as well. Everything else, pretty much everyone else did. I wondered why those houses were substandard compared to the rest, says Hanku. Thank you very much. Oh, Blue Cat, thank you very much for reminding me to do my stream timer. Yeah, I'll start that. Oh, awesome. I've been waiting to check out this map, says Fixit. The Crucible is really good, says Pickles. I'm joking, of course, Foxy, says Hanku. I don't mind if you're joking or not. I know I'm not the bestest builders, particularly compared to the people in the build team. And particularly, you know, there's a couple of shining stars in the build team. In fact, there's a few. But one person that really, really shone, that for me, was Pickles. Pickles has done an awful lot of this work and an awful lot of these builds. He's absolutely wonderful at what he does. And yeah, Anti-Dizzy's stuff stands out as well. Mitz's stuff, Diver Cats, Liz's. Everybody's done some fantastic stuff on here, but I think Pickles has probably put more hours in than everyone else. Right, anyway, who in the chat, hands up in the chat, if you played Super Chunk Block, my other map that didn't go on the marketplace, that was just download on my website. Oh, Isu as well. He's got a really good dungeon that's quite vicious. GM's got some very good stuff in there, and so has the Bearded Swine. So yeah, very, very nice things inside. I'm sure I've forgotten someone, and I'll feel awful when I remember. But there's a lot of people, all right. Iz has remembered. Isu's remembered. Bearded Swine, Dorsal Dawn. Right, okay. Well, if you played on Super Chunk Block, you may recognise the chap that's going to talk to me as soon as I open this door. Is the voice thing triggered by the door? No, it's not. It's triggered by him being able to see me. So if I open this door, he can see me. He's going to immediately tell me, distinguished guest, welcome to the bank. Come and have a look around. If you're looking for something specific, feel free to ask. I can't really have a look around, Alistair, because I can make you richer than you could possibly imagine. Oh, please do. Alistair will buy all of this sort of rubbish from me and give me mini banks of coins. It's Wilfred, says Lofty. It does look a little bit like real Wilfred, and he does say that some assets are worth reviving. Yeah. It is basically reskinned Wilfred, but don't tell anyone. Right, I hear the dungeons. There are gems all over the dungeons if you look hard enough. Well, thank you, Wilfred. Now, we don't have any money at the moment, so it's absolutely pointless going shopping. We could go and talk to the shopkeepers, but yeah, kind of pointless at this particular moment in time. But it is a good idea to explore the area. I know everyone will be desperate to run off into the dungeon, and that's what I've seen from other people's playthroughs. But if you look around the area, no spoilers, there are things to find that might just help you on your way. And if you're interested in the story as well, there are areas in here that will help you with the story. Now, I'm going to have a quick hunt around and see if I can find any secret hidden chests. You put them in there. You know where they all are. I don't actually. I went round randomly last minute, spamming chests and putting rubbish items. Oh, look, there's one. I'm not going to go in that one. There's probably got something rubbish in it. But yeah, I went round last minute, spamming some chests just to make the area sort of a little bit interesting. Nothing in there, sadly. Siren's hat from Dobbs. Wants me to wear the siren hat. Okay, Dobbs. Okay, mate. I don't think it'll work. No, it won't work in here. For some reason, custom skins don't work on Infinity Dungeon. I don't know why. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I've got to fix that. It's one of the things I need to fix. But yeah. Mr. Onion without the hat and added glasses, says Mike on Switch. Well, I don't think it looks anything like Mr. Onion. Certainly doesn't speak like Mr. Oh, look, a chest. Golden carrots! I'll take those. I'll take them. Right. Jaznos! Thank you, Jazno. I feel really rotten. Jazno, I was watching his stream. He's been playing Infinity Dungeon. And I snuck out because I had to start my own stream. And I didn't want to say, oh, by the way, I'm off to start my own stream. But I felt rotten because he's still in the middle of his stream. Yeah, coming along and doing my own one. I felt a little bit mean. But, you know, I got a stream too, you know. I didn't stream yesterday because people were so excited about getting the map. I didn't want to, you know, ruin the fun. So I decided to do it today instead. Well, thank you very much for the raid, Jazno. It is very much appreciated. Right, you are just at the point where we are going to venture into the dungeon for the first time. But do you know what? I could really do with a big stick. I mean, this sponge sword's great and all, but I'm going to go get a big stick. And anyone already playing this, you'll be kicking yourselves that you haven't found the big stick because it's literally right next to the house. You just don't look. You're all blind. You go around looking with your eyes shut, you lot. It's just here, look. I'll get myself a big stick. It's got 2 attack damage, that one. It's the same as the sponge sword. But, yeah, I like a big stick, you know. I'm loving it as well. Taking my time exploring everything, says Blue Cat Eyes. Spoilers, says Jazno. No, it's not spoilers. No, it's only spoilers if you're watching. So I miss so much, lol, says UK Granny Gamer. Yeah, you do know what? You probably know the rooms that you were in better than most people. You were incredibly thorough in your playthrough, and it's amazing to see how you and Jazno, and I was also watching Thomas to Space today, play the game so methodically, taking so much time to go through each of the dungeon levels that I think none of you got past level 5 because you were just so methodical with it. And I never play like that. I just go in all guns blazing, running around, dying a lot, and sort of barging my way through. I loved it. I loved the fact that you were exploring every nook and cranny of the dungeon. It was wonderful. So thank you very much for playing it, and thank you very much for streaming it. The Mike, if you watch the map as he runs around, you can see the grass slabs. There are grass slabs. There's a lot of custom blocks and textures in this game. Many of them were requested by Pickles. I didn't give him everything he requested, though, because he's, you know, otherwise he would have had every single new block under the sun. But I did my best to give him what he wanted. And we're already nearly dead. It feels really weird doing a stream without any music. But it will kick in at points. And I want the game music because there's some eerie and interesting bits. So there's lots of different types of loot pots. There are basically... The main game has a 6-tier system. If you imagine a 6 tiers, the basic tier being tier 1 and the advanced tier or the top tier being tier 6. So each of the things like loot chests, loot pots and loot crates have different tiers, and the brown loot pots would be a tier 1 and the diamond one would probably be something like a tier 4 or a tier 5. The purple ones being the absolute top tier of the loot pot. So gold's pretty good. And the better the tiers, the more chance you have of getting gems and better things out of them. Now, you don't always get something out of them. You don't always get gems out of them, but there is a higher chance of getting good loot and better loot when you get the different coloured ones of those. And the same thing is with chests as well. Ow. A witch. Where's the witch? Oh, jeez. She's in the water. Wait. That's cheating. That is, and I'm on hard mode as well, so I can pretty much die from being poisoned. I'll waste that health potion now. Let's get stuff that I can't eat off my hot bar. Jesse B says, I think we got level 8 and goodness, says Jesse B. Silajul says, I'm the same. I tried to search for everything. There we go. Look, we've got some of that underground ambience now in the background. In terms of the music, all of the stuff you hear while you're underground, i.e. in the dungeon, is audio library stuff. But the stuff in the overworld and the stuff in the boss fights, I wrote all that music. Although I will admit the stuff in the overworld or the homestead was very much last minute, quick, spam something on the piano and put it in the map because they run out of time. Oops. You'll see the chest there, or you might not have seen it because it was too quick, but as I clicked that, it broke. It said standard chest, which means it's a standard chest. There's junk chests, standard chests, rare chests, epic chests, legendary chests, and infinity chests as well in this map. And the infinity chests contain some pretty special things, but you won't get those unless you've got some pretty special weapons in the first place. How many levels are there, says Mr. Goose? There are 26, including the final boss fight overall, I think, if I'm remembering rightly. And there we go. We got some weak mobs here. The weak mobs look derpy. The stronger mobs, the stronger they get, the more vicious they look, and they end up glowing when they're really strong. But those ones, obviously, they're wearing diapers or wearing nappies. The weak skeleton here has bunny slippers on, and he's also got derpy eyes and blue skin, because he's a bit of a baby. There isn't anything about it I don't like, says Blue Cat Eyes. All sorts of different flavours, be it builds, enemies, loot and gear. I tried to add in as many different mechanics as possible so it wasn't too, boring, and to keep it interesting. But at the end of the day, it is a relatively simple concept, but there's quite a lot of complicated stuff going on under the hood. Oh, I got some trousers. Yay for trousers. My big stick's nearly bust. There we go. Look, we've got a legendary loot pot here. Oh, it's rubbish. 2 gems. Great. Rubbish. RNG sucks. And that is that little room pretty much done. Now, there are some pots down there we can't actually break. Because we're in adventure mode, we can't break the grass, which means the pots that are there, we can't get unless we've got a projectile. If we've got unless we click in the right place, apparently. But yeah, sometimes you can't get them. But if you get a lance or an arrow or something like that, then you can get those pots. There we go. Before we go on, I'm going to mention that each of the rooms, every single dungeon room, they are all exactly the same size, believe it or not. They are 25 blocks by 25 blocks by 25 blocks from top to bottom, side to side, and every single one of them has 4 exit points that are all in exactly the same places, north, south, east and west, but they'll only ever have 2 exit points open. Basically, as the dungeon it generates a path through predetermined spaces, and it will load in maps or rooms at random within those paths. And the jobs that the build team have done, making each one of those rooms feel so big and so open and so wide, is absolutely incredible, because you don't feel like they're only 25 blocks by 25 blocks. They feel huge. Some of them, at least. I built this one, though, so this one probably doesn't feel quite so huge. Oh, jeez. I'm nearly dead, mate. I need a... Oh, that's the exit there, though. That's handy. Give me my other sword. Come here, you. JSB said, cool chest room with the 4 floating orbs kicked our butts. Yeah, that's the mid-boss battle. So the mid-boss battles, there's 4 of those. They're all effectively the same battle, but you get a different outcome on each one, which will help you later on. So, yeah, you have to do 4 of those before you get to the final boss. Standard chest. So I get standard loot. The lance is pretty useful. It's quite powerful. You see it's got 8 attack damage, and it's technically a trident, so you can throw it as well. And you can do melee with it, so it's quite a good one to get early on. And you can break chests as well, because there's a little loot elf that runs about, and when he sometimes drops the chest, he drops it in the way of doorways, which can block the doorways, and because you're in adventure mode, you can't get through. Hey up. Hey up, we've got a couple of skellies in here. Another standard chest. Where's my epic chest? Where's my rare chests? Strider says, big stick plus cooked chicken, cooked chicken equals big chicken. Yeah. I agree. Hey, Phipps says, hello. Hello. Pickle says, it's a very ambitious project for a first map. I think so. UK Granny Gamer says, I like the one that looked like a boxer. Yeah. I had some fun making the textures. I had some fun making the mobs. I quite enjoyed doing that, actually. Now, another pro tip for anybody wanting to play this game. There is only 1 barrel in the entire game that has any contents. All the other barrels in the entire game, all of these ones here, have absolutely nothing in. And if you watch my video tomorrow, you'll find out which barrel has an item in it. And it's quite an important item. Not that you can do a great deal with it, but it's still important. When is the DLC, says Michael Switch? Do you know what? Mike, I was thinking about that. It would be quite easy to add like a downloadable patch to this game that you could run as a behaviour pack and a resource pack on top of it that would allow you to have extra levels and extra dungeons and things like that. But I don't know whether the terms of service on the marketplace would allow you to do that. But if they would, I'd quite like to do that, like add another 5 dungeons and add another couple of mobs and things like that later on, if it stays popular. But the problem with marketplace things is it's a little bit like anything else. Once they've been in the marketplace for a little while, they tend to get buried at the bottom of the list, and all of a sudden, you know, nobody's downloading it anymore, which means it's kind of pointless doing anything with it because they're not being able to use those things. Jasno says, truly impressive, Foxy. I quite enjoy it. Well, thank you very much. Except for the houses, says Pickles. Wow. Thanks. This was as easy of ideas, I am sure, says Isu. Right, we've just picked up a elemental sword handle there. It's a very important item. That will help us on our quest at some point, and that is one of the reasons we needed that crafting table that we snuck in at the beginning, because we can't craft our elemental weapons without a crafting table. Well, there's a creeper. Let's get it. And there's a little happy spider with his little hat on. Now, I don't actually need to come round here, but I'm going to get all of the loot from these rooms. Because early on, it's a good idea. Don't worry about your progress through the dungeon. Just worry about getting as many gems as you can, so you can buy lots and lots of food and extra lives, and getting as much loot as you can. Now, you could waste your gems on loot and armor from the shops, but I wouldn't do that. I'd spend it all on extra lives, because the boss battles are ridiculously difficult, and you can make and find much better weapons than you get from the shops. So, yeah, pro tips here, peeps. Heilman18 says, can't take things from item frames. Sadly not. No, I don't know. Can you throw a trident at it? Will that work? Sometimes you can like knock them off the walls with like bomb explosions and things you can do it with, can't you? No, it doesn't look like you can. Shame. That's why I had to remove all of the armor stands from the game. There were armor stands in the shops, but if you threw TNT at them, the armor stands broke and you got all of the armor off them. After all this, the trials, the difficulty, getting it approved, the updates, and now the reception. Are you tempted to create another in the future, said Blue Cat Eyes? I would absolutely love to. I really enjoyed it until near the end when it got very stressful with deadlines and things like that. I didn't enjoy that at all. I really enjoyed working with the build team. I really enjoyed coming up with the ideas. But there was a lot of time and a lot of effort went into it. And towards the end, when it became quite crunchy, it was very frustrating. I lost my patience with a lot of people, with my family. I lost a lot from my YouTube and Twitch channels from not being able to do stuff on there, which sort of tainted the entire project, really. So I'm hoping that this does well, because if it doesn't, I probably won't be doing another map anytime soon. But if it does do well, which it seems to be doing so far, then yeah, absolutely, I would definitely be looking to make more of these. I really enjoy it. I love making add-ons and things like that, but it's one of those things. There's just not enough time in the world, is there? Just not enough time in the world to do everything you want to do. Mitt says, oh, you can keep wasting weapons on breaking items just like Jasno did as well. Yeah. Absolutely. So you see now I'm above level 10. I've actually got a few more hearts now, which is quite handy. I started off with 5. I've now got 8. So I'm doing good already. And it's really easy to get through the first few levels as well, but it does mean that the mobs will be harder in the next round, so we've got to be a little bit careful. It has to be done. Those pots seem pretty sturdy. Yeah, I know, I'm doing exactly the same thing. Wasting my weapon durability, hitting the pots. Shut up, Mitts. Shut up. You don't know. I do? Well, how convenient. Now, I will admit that there are way too many loot pots, and it's the loot pots that are actually, I didn't know if you're aware, if you've got an Android device or if you've got like a mobile device that has got less than 1 GB of RAM, you won't actually be able to find this in the App Store because it won't be available to you because it runs too slowly. There's too many frame issues with it, and that is because of all of these loot pots, and I didn't realise at the time, but since watching people play it, there are too many of them. There's way too many loot pots, which means you're getting way too many gems too early and way too much loot too early. And it also means there's a lot of lag, because every time the dungeon loads, there's about 400 entities because of all the loot pots. What should happen is when they spawn in, the game should then do some RNG and decide whether or not to delete a few of them, and it doesn't seem like it's deleted enough of them. So when I do an update, I'm sorry to say, people, but you're going to be losing a lot of the loot We're losing a lot of the loot pots.
You subscribe.
So get your loot in while you can.
months. They
Who's
can't
hitting me?
handle this.
There's a gaggle of bad guys over there, peeps. We're gonna have to go and deal with all of these guys. I've got many lances now. Many lances. So yeah, if you're having any frame rate issues, it's probably just to the sheer amount of loot pots. There shouldn't be too many. But I will be doing an update. I don't know how long it'll take to push the update out to the marketplace, but hopefully it won't be too long. They do have to go through the submission process again, but it is quicker than actually putting your map out in the first place. No, I like the loot pots, says Jesse B. There'll still be loot pots, just not quite so many. The blue cat eyes, they're saying the same. Nerfing the game, says Silla. It's not nerfing it. I've been very generous, and now I'm taking it away. Jeez. Right, I'm sure there was... Oh no, this is the bottom layer. I was going to say, I'm sure there's a second layer to this, but we've already been there. We need many loot boxes, Rick Roy. Yeah, but it's the lag. I'm hoping... currently in experimental mode, it is possible to make custom...
Many.
Yeah, currently in experimental mode, it is actually possible to make custom blocks. At the moment, it's the custom blocks are hiding behind experimental mode. So I'm hoping when the custom blocks come out, I'm going to be doing lots and lots of tests to make sure they're not... Ooh, that music is very important music. Yeah, I'm going to make sure they're less laggy than entities, and then we'll be able to do all the loot stuff from custom blocks in future, which should hopefully reduce lag. Ah, that music that you're hearing now, can you hear the music, by the way? Is it loud enough? It signifies that one of these chaps has turned up, and this is a loot elf. Now, what you have to do with the loot elf, let's just get rid of these guys. You've got to hit it once, let him run, and then hit him again. Oh, hang on a minute. Give him a... There we go. Now he's running. Hit him again before the timer runs out. It's basically once he starts running fast, you've got 10 seconds before he despawns. And if you get him, you get a chest, and inside that, you get some pretty nifty items. Now, there are lots and lots of different sets of these items. You can put them on instead of your armor, and they will give you... Well, this one is actually poison resistant. So if I get poisoned, like from the witches, I'm not going to feel the effects as much, which is quite handy. And if you get ones like regeneration or health boost or resistance, if you manage to get the full set, then, well, that's amazing, really. And you get an extra boost on top, which is pretty good. I'm going to chuck a load of rubbish away that I don't want. Nick says, I deeply need poison resistance. Yeah, there's a lot of different ones, so it is very random. So it's... You just have to find a lot of those little chaps. Now, they seem to spawn more regularly than I had intended as well. Now, another problem with this map I've been pointed out is you can actually fall down between that fence post and that wall and not get out again. So don't do that. Be careful where you're walking. Oh, I made this room as well. This is my room. That one's not my room. I think Pickles made this room. Maybe. Possibly. No, he didn't. I just spammed him as well, says Jesse. Just been spam smacking them for many times. Ah! You got to give them a second to decide they're going to run away from you. It's just how Minecraft's AI works. You should be able to hit him straight away, but unfortunately, it don't work like that. Ooh. I'll take the beef. Oh, and I got throwable TNT. How handy. I like a bit of throwable TNT, mate. Now, these do have durability. They do have Unbreaking 99 on them. But effectively, they're retextured leather armour, so they're not ever so durable. So you have to keep your eye on them. If you really like them, just bring them out for special occasions, like boss battles and things like that. Otherwise, they'll break, as Jasnu found out earlier. I think one of your headpiece broke, didn't it? Beef in 2 slots, says Blue Cat Eyes. I like to have several beef slots, all right? Jeez. Yeah, you're always with your opinions. I'm so impressed with all of the designs, honestly. They're all amazing, says Jesse. There are some incredible dungeons. Absolutely amazing ones. I couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it myself. But then the other guys came along and ruined it all with their old rubbish ones. Well, all of my stuff's perfect, but theirs are all rubbish. Junk chest. Great. And it broke. Yes. One did, unfortunately, says Jasno. Yeah. Okay, fine. Take up several slots, says Blue Cat. I will, if I want to. That chest up there, seen a few people now trying to get it. It is possible, but not yet. There's certain things in it. Well, I don't know. Let's not do that. Let's get me bow out. Ow. Yeah, certain things in the game that just are not going to be accessible until later on. But there's a specific way to get up to that, but I'm not going to share it with you. Because that'd be cheating, won't it? Hanky says, I'm hoping to play with 3 or 4 people later today. Can't wait. I hope you have a good time. There is a list of known issues at the moment on my Discord. If you're playing it and you're struggling, there's a few areas that people have found that are pretty tricky to get out of. They've had to go even into creative mode to escape. They will be fixed. So yeah, keep your eye on my Discord for that. There's a channel specifically for those issues. And if you find any issues, other than you just being genuinely rubbish at the game, like me, if you actually find any proper issues, please do let me know. I'll add it to the list and we'll make sure they get fixed. I'm going to leave it a good, I don't know, a week before I submit the first lot of fixes, just so that we've got plenty of time for people to have found more problems and get it out there. But it's tricky, you know. You try and find all these problems during playtesting, but until you get proper people playing the game, it's very difficult to know what you're doing. To figure them all out. Ow, witch face. But look, I didn't get poisoned. Ha! Shows you, witchy face. Think you can poison me? I don't think so. I've got special poison shoes on. Get out of there, you. I'll have your XP. I'll have your XP. I'm at level 15 already. I feel it feeling pretty epic right now. Many gems. I'm rich. I'm doing good. I'm an expert level 99 at this game. I should be really, but I'm probably not. It's been pretty easy so far, especially considering I'm playing on hard mode. Hey, small witch, who do you think you are? Ah! I nearly died. There was a vicious man with a wooden leg. Punching pots is satisfying, says Strider. Yes. Jesse B says, I'll happily play and find all of the bugs. So thank you, Jesse. Don't find too many. What bugs? There's no bugs in your game, FoxyNoTail. I know, they're making it up. They're all liars. Don't want slowness arrows. Don't want cookies. I'll take that. I'll take a weakness potion and I'll combine those trousers with those ones. It's a good idea. I've got so much rubbish. I'll take the cookie instead of the raw beef. Oh, there's more shoes. Although I got my fancy shoes. No, I'm not going to take it. Not going to take it, but I am going to go in here, get these ones. Oh, jeez, there's so much stuff. So many things. See, this is why there's too much loot. I think I'm going to stream it as well. I'm having fun, says Jesse. Well, that's good. Do stream it many times. Get lots of people involved in it. It'd be very good. Get rid of the shoes, because we've got special shoes. Special shoes? Yes, very special. Our leggings are going to break any minute, so we'll keep those, because that's important. We'll take the nugget. We could trade that in. Trade it in with old Alistair later on. Right, we got everything out. Oh, gee, another one? Where's all this loot come from? See, the chests as well. Some of those are just not... Oh, jeez, there's just too much loot. You guys have been spoiled. Spoiled rotten, you have. You don't realise how lucky you all are to have paid for this map on the marketplace. Sorry, guys. I should have made it free, shouldn't I? I have actually asked. I've got an idea for another map, like a really simple one. I have asked if it's possible to put maps on the marketplace for free. But unfortunately, it's not, because I would like to give one away for free. But unless you're in direct partnership with Mojang and doing a project together, you can't do it, sadly. It's quite frustrating. There's a chest sticking out the floor. I don't want them. I don't want that. And let's put those together. Foxy playing a special version, getting all the loot himself. Shh. It's just my version with all the special loot in it. Yes, I've got extra. I've tuned it up. Dub Dynamite says, Jesse B, that would be fun to watch. Jesse B says, I'm honestly surprised it was so cheap. They gave me options. There was a bracket that I could go within, and I'm pretty sure I picked the lowest one. It was either the lowest or the second to lowest. I didn't obviously want to be giving it away too cheap. I won't give away this one for free because there was just too much time and effort spent into it. But the one I'm thinking of for the future, I'd like to. But if I can't do that through the marketplace for free, I'll just put it on the website. Just do it on my website, won't I? And then I'll get all the people on mobiles and other things going, it don't work, I can't do it. I've got a shield. This is good news. Not that I ever know how to use them. Minecraft Dungeons, the way Mojang should have done it, says Mike on Switch. I think they should have done it inside Minecraft. That would have been loads more fun. Hey, it's Gump. It's Gump. What you got for me, Gump? Howdy, stranger. Welcome to the outside inside. Free charcoal! Aww. Sad fox noises. Charcoal's out of stock. You meanie. I'd like some extra lives, though, but I don't have any money. Where else are you going to find bargains like this? Well, if you're here, you must be as lost as I am. I am, Gump. I am. You can go on the fire. Don't burn, Gump. Don't do it. Right. Now that we're on fire. If you got the gold, I've got the goods. Oh, aye. Oh, aye. Sounds interesting. We're getting together, doing some business. I won't tell him if you don't. So, yeah, this area here, this is called a transition room. And this room, there are 7 of them. And each room is different, and it has a different NPC. And in the rooms, they have all got a book and 2 buttons. And basically, that's supposed to signify the next level of the dungeon. When you press continue, you will be sent to the next level of the dungeon, which you're not actually sent to the next level of the dungeon. The dungeon is just respawned and you get teleported back to the top of it where you started in the first place. But shh, it's all smoke and mirrors, mate. The book tells you that to go home, it will cost you 250 gems, and you can go home. And if you go home, you won't lose your progress. You will come straight back here when you go back into the dungeon again, which is great. And the reason it costs you to go home, it's basically a penalty. So to go home, I could go home and I could go and trade all these things in with Alistair, sort my inventory out in the chest, go and buy some nice stuff, and basically equip myself up. And I thought, as a map maker, there really should be a penalty from being able to do that. If you're down deep in the dungeon and you decide you need to go home, I don't think you should be able to just nip straight out. You should have a penalty for doing that. The other way to go home, obviously, would be to lose a life and die, which is another penalty. Alternatively, if you find these guys, you can trade with them, but they're actually more expensive with the guys above, and they'll give different items. You cannot buy extra lives from the guys in the homestead. But I got way too much junk on me, and I got loads of coins, so I am going to go home. I'm going to go to the bank, get all my money, and I'm going to go to my house and put a load of rubbish away. Mike says, spruce charcoal would have been funny. The signs are so great, says Nixified. I thought the same thing when I first saw this map, says Dub Dynamite. A shield that you'll never use, handy, says Mitz. Wow. Jesse B says the same. That's the same as me, Mitz. Has a shield, never uses it. What's it for? It's just there to look pretty, isn't it? Right, we're not going to trade in any of this good stuff yet. We're gonna basically hoard it until we've got loads and loads of it. I'm certainly not going to take my throwable TNT until I'm at a later stage as well. So that'll come in handy. Now, you can get gold ingots and you can get apples, but you cannot craft golden apples because the gold is actually fake gold. It's not real gold. If I was to put that gold on the crafting table out here, you'll see, if everything's working correctly, that I won't be able to make gold nuggets out of it, and I'd left it in the chest. Good job. I'll be back in a minute. Hold on one moment, please. Let's take those nuggets and that gold. Let's go over to our cheaty crafting table. And let's put that on there. And you'll see they don't turn into nuggets. And those don't turn into ingots. Because they're fake. Because I didn't want people to be able to repair their own weapons. That's what Leaf is for over there. So I had to make completely fake sets of jewels in order to prevent people doing that. So we've got an elemental sword handle. That's really important. We'll keep that. We'll put those arrows in there. We don't need those. We'll put the lance in there. And how are our trousers doing? They're nearly dead. We'll put those ones on. And we'll keep those ones as spare. Don't want a golden arrow just yet. Don't need any. In fact, we'll put food in our cupboards over here. Get rid of all of that rubbish. And we'll put the rest of that armour in there. We'll just keep the bits we need. Don't want any potions right now. Oh, that cookie. No. Food chest. There. Plenty. Excellent. Good. Right. The other thing is I've seen people putting food on campfires and then moaning that the campfire doesn't give them their food back. There's no tick speed on here. If there was, all of this lovely brown stuff on the floor that it took us a long time to reach texture in place would disappear because it's actually snow layers and snow layers melt. So this game doesn't tick. So if you put something in an oven, even if you could find fuel, it won't work. Lance just reminds me of early 90s home and away, says football. Nixify says, I do wish there's a way to cook raw things. No, you got to find better food. Golden arrow equals golden apple, says Mitz. Oh, did I say golden arrow? Oops. Oh, hang on a minute. Got here. Flashing Cameras says, The stream has helped me so much. I just figured out how to use commands and I was able to escape the inescapable room I was trapped in. Thank you. Dirt snow, says Jesse B. Teddy Legend Gaming says, may need to add some fake anvils on the game as I decided to use that to combine items. Well, you can combine items in your crafting thing. You don't need to use an anvil to do that. So, yeah, that's not really cheating. Right, we're going to go and trade in all of our coins now at the bank. Go and see Alistair again. Get some coins and then let's go back in for round 2. I did that too, Teddy, but I paid for it in lowered health. Whoops, says Nixified. What did Teddy say? I need to add some fake oh, okay, yeah. Just completed the first boss level. You must have enjoyed making it, says Stormtrooper. Absolutely. In terms of making fake anvils, absolutely would have done that, but you can't make custom blocks properly yet. Only square ones. You can't have shaped ones until the stuff comes out of experimental mode. Jack's dad says, to all the build team that can see this, you have done an outstanding job here. I'm loving what I've seen so far. I'm looking forward to discovering everything I can. Thank you for the work you put in. You're all amazing. They are. They have done an absolutely amazing job. So thank you very much, build team. You're wonderful. Right, we've got some coins. Now, I did say we wasn't going to waste them, but I would like to see Bo just grab myself a few golden... Oh, he's not selling golden carrots today. You're rubbish, Bo. You suck. I'm going to wait till next time then. But we're going to take them with us in the dungeon because we can spend those in the dungeon shops if we find any extra lives. It's called a lance. Hello, that's what I hear when I hear lance, says Jesse B. Agreed. Huge kudos to Foxy and the build team. It's really weird playing without music on. I've got to say, I know we do keep getting snippets of music, but just playing the actual game with no music, so strange. Normally got Spotify on in the background. I find it odd. Hello, Gump. Welcome back, well, I'll be. Welcome back, stranger. Well, hello. Welcome back to you as well. I love your nose, Gump. It's so red and shiny. Well, if you're here, you must be as lost as I am. Right, we're continuing through the dungeon. Oh, damn, it just lowered my prices too. I'm sorry, Gump. I'm sorry. I would buy stuff, but you're a rip-off compared to Bo. Oh, go on. We'll have your extra life. There you go. That'll make you feel a bit better, won't it? Jeez. If you had golden carrots, I'd be tempted, but you haven't. Right, the next level of the dungeon is loading. Chasno says, I'm going to watch it now, lol. Jackstead says, you did okay too, I guess, Foxy. Thanks. Gump in the forest, such a nice touch, says Isu. It's Forrest Gump. There's a few little daft references like that. We've got, well, when we come to one of the other transition rooms, you'll find a guy called Spladirk that you might kind of recognise a bit. UK Granny Gamer got it when she was playing last night. Yeah, unless you're into that sort of thing, you probably won't know it. Jasno's gone. He's lurking away. Oh, golden apple. Nice. Ah, creeper. Not nice. I'm doing well, though. No lives lost yet. Mitz will know. When we played, me and Mitz did a lot of playthroughs on this. Oh, your little friend's back. Yeah, she really did help with the play testing. She'll know that I died many times. Many times. Ooh, blindness resistance. They'll come in useful later on, but not just yet. We're not at the point yet where we've got blindness mobs. Or at least there shouldn't be many. The odd one might pop out. Hey! So, yeah. Mitz will tell you that... Oh, another extra life. They don't stack, though, which is a bit of a problem. We spent a long time playtesting, and we were rubbish. Let's be honest, Mitz. We were rubbish. I got stuck in the library in a dungeon last night, says Jesse B. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem, that library. The upstairs... I built that. Basically, anything that I built has problems, okay? The ones the build team did were very good. But the ones I built seem to cause people problems. Will the extra lives take over your 10 or just max 10, says Blue Cat? No, you can have as many as you want, but I'm going to save them until I get to a point where maybe I'm at a boss round, because those are quite difficult. So I don't want to use them now in case I start finding some tricky mobs and start dying a lot, because it's kind of a waste until you get into a point in the game where it's actually, more tricky to use, or more tricky to do. So I'm going to hold on to them. Hello, zombie. Can't get in there yet, but that there is an infinity chest and will contain some very nice, tasty goodnesses. I can't get it just yet. Rubbish. You're definitely getting some better loot than I was getting, says Teddy Legend Gaming. Yeah, I seem to be quite lucky with this. I'm getting quite a lot of the good loot. So I haven't played in the hard mode, but that shouldn't... excuse me. Oh, came out of nowhere. That shouldn't make any difference, I was going to say. Right, it looks like I've done this one. What do you want, little Enderman? Right, anybody, while we're hunting around getting loot and finding mobs and things, anyone got any questions about this particular map or, you know, marketplace stuff, add-ons, things like that? Whoa! Charged zombie. Pretty tricky fellows, those. They pack quite a punch as well. Fortunately, Minecraft Bedrock Edition mobs are pretty easy to take on, really. It's quite handy, that. Quite handy, ain't it? To the next room! It's a room... Oh, we've already seen this room. The rooms will repeat. There are 30 rooms altogether. And until you're at the top level, you won't actually be able to play all of them because some of them are hidden behind the leveling system, just to make it more varied and random, just to make it feel like when you're getting to the later parts of the dungeon, you are seeing more and it's just not the same old, same old. Well, yeah, you often... The RNG is weird in this game. Like, sometimes you'll get the same... When we were doing the playtesting, we were getting the same room over and over and over again and hardly any of the others. And it's just really weird that the RNG seems to have, like, a pretty specific pattern to it that just doesn't make any sense. There's not a lot I can do about that, really, because it's built into Minecraft. It's actually built into the game directly, so... yeah, if you're getting the same map over and over again, don't blame me. Don't blame me, it's not my fault. But is you made the map? Well, okay, my fault a bit. Mainly Mojang's fault, okay? You have more hearts, good job, says UK Granny Gamer. I'll have some more in a minute when I hit... Ow, was that a creeper? It's you. JCB has just raided us with a party of 10. Thank you very much, JCB. I'm going to have more hearts in a minute. I'm almost at level 20, and then I'll have many hearts. I'll be a very happy FoxyNoTail then, when I've got many hearts. Don't forget the XP. That's the entire point of killing the mobs. You don't actually have to kill all of the mobs, by the way. If you didn't know that, it does tell you how many are left in each map, but you don't have to kill them. And sometimes you can't, because sometimes they're in areas that you can't get to. And sometimes Endermen have a sneaky ability to teleport out of the map and disappear, but they still count on the list. So, yeah, don't worry if you can't get them all. Just, you know, do your best to get the ones you can. Where's the next room? This way. Hello! Oh, a boxer! What are the illagers? Derpy creeper... Derpy skeleton. Oh, jeez. The Vindicators are actually quite tough. Stop shooting me! You're being very vicious. What did I ever do to you? We got parkour in this room. Another bit of a troll in this room as well is... Ooh, I like this music. Well, I just realised if the enemies get harder, withers and dragons might show up. No, there's no withers and dragons, thankfully. No. Nope. No room for withers and dragons in this map. Right, what we got here? Do we get anything worth putting on? It doesn't look like that. So there's some parkour here, which we can do to get over to that chest, which will be a good chest. And there's also loot and stuff down there. Now, it's easy enough if you're prepared to take damage or if you can get over that ladder to get those ones. But getting those ones over that side and the same over that side is not possible. And again, until later on. There is a way, well, unless you've got fire resistance, I guess. But there is a way to traverse lava later on in the game. But I'm not going to give that away in today's live stream. Maybe some of you have figured that out already. I know some people, Lofty, have been playing this in creative mode, cheating their way through it. So they may well have experienced how to get past ice and lava and things like that. Oh, jeez. Already. Oof. The Royal 180 says, yay, Jesse Raid. I remember this room, lol, says UK Granny Gamer. Yes.
You subscribed for 3 months?
I remember this one from your stream as well. I mean, the other way we could get that loot, considering it's keep inventory, is we could go down there and then just kill ourselves in the lava and lose a life, which would be absolutely fine at this point in the game, because it's not like, diamond. Not like we're, you know, particularly far into it, so it really wouldn't matter too much. Slowness, weakness, get rid of the slowness, rubbish. Rubbish, just junk them arrows. Junk, designed to fill up your inventory, so you have to make a decision on what you're keeping. It's all part of the you know, gameplay ideas. Fill them up with as much junk as possible so they've got to make decisions. Should I keep it? Maybe these cobwebs are super important later on in the game. Ah, geez, I just don't know. Val's here. Just subscribed for 3 months. Thank you very, very much, Val. Thank you very much. What a lovely thing to do. Val, one of the builders of this map. One of the many, many builders. Val, very much known throughout the build process for his incredible taste for cracked stone brick. Another one of the custom blocks in the game. He loved a bit of cracked stone brick, didn't you, Val? Oh, don't want to waste that golden carrot. Jack said, yeah, I figured out your stone trap doors. Sneaky, sneaky. Stone trap doors. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of custom items and textures. Ow. Stop. And there's a lot of hidden places and secret things. So there's a lot to discover. Teddy Legend Gaming says, I've been using cobwebs as mod traps to slow them down. I didn't know you could place them. You shouldn't be able to place them in... have you switched it to survival mode instead of adventure mode? I don't think you can place cobwebs in adventure mode. You cheating, you are. Cheating. Someone time him out for cheating. A cutlass. 2 attack. Oh, that's rubbish. I thought cutlasses would... Oh. A blunt sword. Oh, gee, these weapons are rubbish. Who put such rubbish weapons in the game? Teddy Legend goes, possibly, lol. Cheating. Cheating. Not playing it as intended. You're fired. Sorry. Don't count. Now, we can go through those cobwebs to get to the other side, but it is easy just to go upstairs and go round, so we're not going to do that. We're going to go upstairs first and get the stuff from up here, and then we're going to go down, and my lance is nearly dead, and I'm using it to whack stuff with. I'm sorry if some of these dungeons are quite dark, but I think the point of some of these is that they are extra dark, because it adds to the old ambience. That was only in a test to play, to be fair. Yeah. Anyone see anything interesting or different about those blocks there? Can you see? Do they look different to the others, or they look the same as every other? What do you think? Nixify says, you can find them, Jackstead, but you can't place them in adventure mode. That's right. I jumped out of my skin a few times last night, says UK Granny Gamer. They look different, says Blue Cat Eyes. They do. Again, that is a special block that you need special items for to interact with, which could mean that behind those blocks there may be a secret area. But I'm not going to give anything away. I'm not telling you. No spoilers. Don't tell Pickles. I've been telling him not to give spoilers to anyone for a few days now, and there I am doing spoilers. Sorry, Pickles. If you want to give spoilers, mate, you give spoilers. Till I tell you not to, alright? The music. It's back. Poor Pickles says, Miss. Pickles there with the zip across his mouth. A secret door! Now, originally, I can't remember exactly who it was that made this dungeon, but the way to get into the secret room was actually a lot harder. But I decided to make it easier in the end, because I'm nice like that. Very kind no-tail, that's what they call me. We had to keep in mind when making this that... Ooh, look at that. Oh, gimme. Yeah, kids obviously are going to be playing this map, and we didn't want it to be too difficult for... Oh. Jeez, I've got so much rubbish already. Yeah, we didn't want it to be too difficult for kids to be playing, really. Oh, jeez. Decisions need to be made here. I've got way too much stuff. I need that as well. Oh, jeez. Let's get rid of all this armor. We're not going to need armor. What do we need armor for? Look at all these weapons. I don't need all those I need one of them. This one's about to break. In fact, we can combine those two together without an anvil because we're smart. What? Why not? They should go together. What? Not that smart. The ruined dungeon. Ruined my dungeon, says TBS. Sorry, mate. That's TBS's dungeon, this one. They did all have signs on, but I had to take the signs off for when the map went live, although I did forget to take the one off Isu's. Oops. So I remembered whose that one is. Okay, we'll take both of those with us then. I think they're better than that one. Only just. Right. Oh, look. Oh, no, I thought I saw another secret block there. I didn't. Moving on. How'd that happen earlier, said Teddy Legend Gaming. Exit. Where did we come in? Did we come in through this way? Yes. So the exit on this one must be the opposite side because the other two were shut. There it is. Hey, we're at the end. We're at Spludurk's place. Auntie Misty was here and all. Basher stinks. Spludurk was here. Pedro's shop is rubbish. Make way for the king. Gump's charcoal is the best. Oh, he's out of stock though. Nasty Gump. Lofty can't reach this. Porky's not from round here. And there he is, Spludurk, the man himself. Ooh, this is shiny. I still haven't found a toilet down here, it says. That one says, my IRL name is John. This one says, better than best guy. You do have some good looking armour there, old Spludurk. If only I could afford it. If only I could afford it. Now, how many coins have I got? Loads more coins. I am tempted to go home and go dump a load more stuff, to be honest with you. Getting noises in my ear. UK Granny Greemer's now. Geemer? UK Granny Geemer. It's UK Granny Geemer. She's hosting us. Thank you very much. Jacey's disappeared. She's gone. She's had enough. She's got to put her son to bed is her excuse. She just can't stand it. I hate Infinity Dungeon. That's what she was saying to me earlier. It's rubbish. Why didn't you make a good one? Jacey, I tried really hard on this. So many people put time and effort into it. She's not having any of it. Rubbish. Do better. All right, jeez, fine. Don't play it if you don't like it. She's so mean. I'm kidding, by the way. She didn't say any of that. See, how come I can do that with lances, right? Because I'm smart. But I can't do that with stone swords. Bit mean, isn't it? Bit mean? Thanks, game. Make me look stupid in front of everyone. You do that yourself. Thank you. Appreciate it. We got 2 elemental sword handles. How handy. We could probably really do with 4 altogether. No spoilers. All right, rubbish arrows. More loot. Where are we putting that rubbish? Golden apples we'll keep to one side. We'll take that chicken with us because we're getting a bit to the peckish point now. And potions can go in there. We'll keep our money on us. Let's go get some more money. Then we'll go back in. Hands up in the chat if you're enjoying this live stream. If you think it's, you know, if you think it's good. I did actually put a vote, a poll on my Discord to say, should I do this or Truly Bedrock today? I was planning on doing Truly Bedrock, but I've been watching other people streaming it. I really wanted to do it as well. And the Truly Bedrock actually won the vote, but I thought, you know what? I'm going to do this anyway. I'm going to do it anyway, even though you guys don't want me to. So there. As I listen to you all. Many hands up in the chat. Hanku, Val, Blue Cat Eyes, Flashing Cameras, UK Granite Gamer, Dorsal Dawn, Mitz, Jack's Dad, Real Deal Pick, Mr. Goose, Jody May. Mike on Switch says opposite poll. Yes, that's what I was doing, Mike. It's the power of the mind. Royal One, put their hand up. Thank you very much. We're returning to the... Oh, I thought I was a bad guy then. Spludurk, you scared me. So, the weary traveller returns. Welcome back. Thank you. Nice to be back. I'm going to continue on to the next level of the dungeon now, Spludurk. I hope you don't mind. I like your furnace thing. Oh, yeah, just blowing your own trumpet there. You built it. The dungeon is a dangerous place. Be careful. I will, Spludurk. I will. I'm going to be as careful as I can. Sussex Driver's just got here, but he's put his hand up anyway. Traz is here with the hand up. Milsney, hand up. Lofty, hand up. Many hands up in the chat. Thank you. Very much appreciated all those hands up. And this... Oh, I know. Oh, our little chap's back. We need to get our little chap. Get ourselves a little artifact to wear. This map, this one here is horrible. And I'm not saying that in a nasty way because it's actually really... Oh, it's just made it easy for us. No, don't close it again. We need to go... Oh, there we go. Ah. Yeah, it's not that horrible if you've got... Oh, mobs the other side. Jeez. Oh, this is where it all goes wrong. I need that chap. There we go. Give me that. Blindness resistance again. Jeez. I don't want blindness resistance. That's rubbish. Yeah, that room that we're in, we'll go and explore it in a second, but it's horrible because it's a maze. And I don't like mazes. Oh, we've got an infinity skeleton though. We'll have to get that. We'll get a trophy for killing that. We must be at level 22. We are. Unfortunately, the Infinity Skeletons can one-shot you, even when you've got very good armor and levels. It's a bit mean.
Hey, look, someone
Wow.
just subscribed for 2 months
Vicious.
in a row. Look.
Vicious. Wow. Can't believe it. When you sacrifice 250 to go home, if you're playing multiplayer, does it take 250 from everyone or just the person that presses the button? It's the person that presses the button. Or it's the person standing close enough to the closest to the command block that's behind the button, basically. First death. First death, I can't believe it. Killed by an Infinity Skeleton of all the things. Mean. Absolute mean. This is a raid. Hand up. It's showtime, XD. Mitz gifted a tier 1 sub to the Royal One. Thank you for that, Mitz. Yeah, we'll go and get... Oh, we can't go through now. Oh, that's annoying. Can I jam something on the pressure plate to get out? Oh, almost. I want to get out. I want to get out. Oh, jeez, we're going to have to go through. Yeah, I couldn't figure out my way through this at all until I was told that the red vines basically indicate the way. So the red vines tell you where to go. There's a button down and you go through here, look, and then it's a maze. And mazes are not my forte. Not at all. But it was, I actually really liked the idea of it. I really like the way it's built. I really like how it's put together. But for me, mazes, I just get confused. I get very confused. So expect us to be down here for a while on stream, peeps. Yeah, good map, good room, but very confusing for FoxyNoTails is. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Dead ends after dead ends. Oh, jeez. It is a little lighter down here, though. Originally, it was pitch black down here, which didn't help. I did go around adding some light blocks in, so at least we have some light. I want to go and get that Infinity Skeleton, guys. Yeah, me well. Now I'm hungry. Ooh. At least there's lots of loots down here. Mini loots. I bet if we find secret areas, we'll find even better loots. But I genuinely can't remember where they are. Ah! Who do we blame for the maze? I want to say Pickles, but I can't remember. You're not very good at remembering things, FoxyNoTail. I know. The people that worked on this with me deserve so much better than than me. Hey, we've made our way out. Excellent. Right, let's go and see if we can... Oh, jeez. Take on that Infinity Skeleton. Right. Shield's at the ready. I can't open the door with the shield. There we go. Ah! It's a nasty looking cricket. Can you see the arrows that it's firing are also coloured arrows? That's because they are infinity arrows that it's firing at us. Oh! I didn't die straight away that time, but I'm very weak. I need to get out. Oh. I was stuck on the ladder. I didn't make this one, says Pickles. It wasn't Pickles. Maybe TBS. Or GM. There was someone. Someone made that room. And maybe Isu. Maybe. It was Diver Cat and she's just hiding. Saying, it wasn't me. Maybe it was someone else. I'm not very good at skeletons. Oh, that means I've got to do that room again. Oh, jeez. I'm not prepared. I'm not ready yet to be fighting infinity mobs. Oh, jeez. Have I lost my shield? What happened to my shield? Did it break after? Oh, jeez. The skeleton was tougher than he looked. If only there was a checkpoint. I've got to do all this again now. Thanks, Pickles. Not my room. Yeah. Blame Pickles, everyone. Which was the... Oh. The room frustrated me last night, so I feel you, said Isu. Yeah. Clearly, I missed a few on the way down here the first time. Come on, there's got to be a quick route through this thing. We got this. Oh, there was. I was lucky. Yay! Now, I don't think we should go and try and attack that Infinity Skeleton, considering the fact that we don't have a shield now. But we did get the water elemental chap. Right. Maybe we'll be lucky and find a chest in one of these that's got a shield in it. A bit of luck. No. Don't hit me, Infinity Skeleton. You're too powerful. The problem is, every time I die, I lose a level of XP as well. which is good in terms of the next time the dungeon loads, the monsters won't be quite so bad. It's also... Ooh. Yeah, it's also... How many arrows I got, look? I've got loads of arrows. Told you there's too much loot. Arrows should be scarce. Shouldn't have 2 stacks of arrows. Suppose if I use my bow more. Oh, maybe that's how I can get that guy. Maybe if I can position myself in a good place to shoot him. Well, I've only got a rubbish bow. Ow. Get off the wall! Walls are not for standing on. Didn't you ever go to school? Uh-oh, there he is. Ooh. Come on. We get him? We can. We might stand a chance at getting a trophy here. If we can be sneaky. Whoa, that one was close. I see your arrows shooting them at me, you meanie. Who do you think you are? Skeleton face. Come on. Should only take 458 arrows.
Oh my goodness, someone has just subscribed for 12 months in
We
a
got
row.
this.
They're
Oh, how could it be?
obviously a complete idiot who would do such a thing.
I can't shoot through the hole. Who's shooting at me? Someone's shooting at me. And now I can hear an Enderman. Oh, I've got 4,000 arrows. I should be able to kill him. How hard could it be? If I could do it without hitting that bit of wood. Stop moving. Making it very difficult to shoot you. I'm only hitting you with 1 in every 3 arrows. I'm not close enough to actually see how much damage we're doing either, but I bet we're not doing very much. We'll just stand here for a while. Hey on there, subscribing for 13 months. Thank you very much. I want that trophy, Infinity Skeleton. I need it. I have a cabinet that has spaces for trophies in it, and I want it. Okay? I found myself a little spot that you can't get me in. All you got to do is die. It's very simple. Very easy indeed. Just collapse on the floor. Poof, you're dead. Yay! We got him! We earned a trophy! Hooray! And I did it legit as well. I didn't cheat and hide behind a wall. Whoop whoop! Where's the trophy? It's now up at my trophy room at home. Already placed there for me by my servant that you will never see. And, oh, we got, 2 of them as well. Jeez. Charged skeletons. They're pretty tricky. You'll see, I'm nearly dead already. Oh, jeez. Quick, out of the way. Oh, yeah. We've got quite a few bad guys in here. It really does start ramping up once you start hitting the higher levels. Where did he go? Oh, jeez. I could do with a heal. I could do with a better bow as well. Really do with a better bow. Eat, says Addicted to Hermitcraft. I can't right now. I'm full. I'd like to eat. Unfortunately, my belly's full. I shall wait until I'm healed though before I go back up there. Sort out my inventory. Oh, look at that. 10 beefs. 10 beef? Oh, Shep, have you been practicing at the archery range, says Nixified. Shep's here. This map is amazing, he says. Thank you, Shep. We got a well done from Mitz, a GG from JCB. Blue Cat Eye says yay. Full disclosure, I cheesed my first Infinity Mob by accident. The glowy spooder was on the side of a set of columns. I shot it through the middle and it never thought to go around. Yeah, you can cheese a lot of the mobs in this because of the AI is not ever so great, is it? Let's be honest. Like this one here. How does he get around the wall to kill him? He can't because he's dumb. Thank you for being an idiot. Right then. Okay. Let's get the rest of these tasty loot pots. And let's move on to the next stage of the dungeon. Many foods. Right, which way did we come from? Where did we come from? Where did we go? We came from that way because it's got the red vines. Oh, my favourite room. Oh, Mitz. Mitz, does this room bring back memories? Memories of playtesting. Oh, it's the room, Mitz. It's the room. The room with the many witches. These poison resistant shoes are going to come in very handy in this room. Very handy indeed. So there are special weapons in this game which are known as elemental weapons, and if you use an elemental weapon against a mob of the same element, then it won't actually do it any good. But if you use, let's say, fire against an earth elemental creature, then that'll work quite well. But yeah, of the same type, let's say you've got an infinity weapon, right? And you use that against an infinity mob, you won't actually do hardly any damage to it. Many, says Miz. No, not the room, says Val. It is Val, I'm afraid. Whoa, something just went. Jeez, and I've got no armor. It's the room. Right, we're just going in. Going in. We're going in. Oh, jeez. No, there's a evoker down there. There's an evoker. I'm not ready for evokers. Ah! Run away. Give me somewhere safe to hide, please. I'll stand here and swing. See, I'm not using my cheaty auto-clicker today, by the way. I'm playing fair and square. I'm playing fair and square. I'm being like one of you peeps. Doing it the good old-fashioned way. I'm not cheating. I could be doing this. But I'm not. I'm actually clicking with my finger. Oh, hard work. Hard work. I don't know how you guys put up with it. Hello, chaps. How you doing? Many secrets. Ah, what? Nice try, witch, but I've got poison resistance. I don't have weakness resistance, though. Oh, wow. Is that... Oh, jeez. There's bad things in here, isn't there? Oh. I want a fire sword, says Jessie B. Oh, no, I see a different number of lives, says Jasno. What? Those second-rate peeps, says Miss. Yeah, you second-rate peeps without your auto-clickers. I feel that went well, but I'm not going to lie. Something about it felt a little off. All right. Don't need all those arrows. Got way too many arrows. Let's put more. It's a good opportunity, at least, to come back and, you know, stock up on stuff. Have we got any trousers? No, that'll help when we get back there. Keep that on us. Get rid of stupid cod. Cod. Who put cod in the game? Who puts raw food in a game like this and not allow you to cook it? What a moron. What an absolute moron. It was you. Oh, yeah. Oops. Well, I'm a moron. Many. I don't want that. I'll chuck that in there. Arrows. Arrows and a little broken dagger. There we go. Right. Going straight back in. I'm not messing. Oh, actually, we could... how many gems have we got? Is it worth... Oh, yeah, it's worth going back there and getting another 4 bags of coins. Oof, says Jessie B. The room is great if you have too many lives, says Teddy Legend Raymond. Yes, indeed. That is the perfect room to reduce the number of lives you got. It went, that's for sure, says Shep. That's how I look at it. It's just a convenient way to manage inventory. Yeah, absolutely. I keep trying to fly. You keep jumping off things and double tapping spacebar trying to fly. I don't have a Elytra, do I? Should we go and see Gwendolyn? We have not met Gwendolyn yet, have we? I quite like Gwendolyn. She's at the Gypsy's Curse here. And she says, hello there, my dear. What can an old girl like me do for a young flower like you? I like you, Gwendolyn. The Coven members, the Tuesday's meeting is cancelled, sadly. And the today's special is that she won't turn us into a frog. Well, thank you for that, Gwendolyn. And witchy business, the 10% discount for students with a valid ID. Ah, I don't have any ID. That's a shame. There are lots of things you can do, but only some things you must do, says Gwendolyn. What valid piece of useful advice there. I'm sure it will relate to something at some point. But I'm off. I haven't got time to stand around talking to you. And I don't want to get turned into a frog. Speaking of being turned into a frog, let's set our spawn. What's that got to do with frogs? I don't know. But I'm doing it. Set me spawn. I'm going back in. Jasno says that's how I look at it. Oh, I've already read that. Come on, chat. Write more things so I'm not reading the same thing over and over again. It's just rude, trolling me with your lack of chatting. Oh, this one again. This one again. Pickles. At least I'm pretty sure I know the way now, though. Pretty sure I know the way. I got this. How hard could it be? Oh, look at that first time. Second-rate viewers don't chat very fast as Mike on Switch. Well, you need to learn, don't you? Then you can become first-rate viewers. Come on. Giving you an opportunity to become better. Don't throw it back in my face. I know, I do these nice things for you. All you've got to do is take it on. Oh, jeez. Thank you, Evoker. Ah, I'm not allowed to use turbo click. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is a bad place to be. I would really nice, chaps, if you just let me out for a second. There we go. Oh. They're not very nice, the mobs in this place. Why couldn't they have made a map when it was full of like rainbows and ponies and nice things, and they come over and just like give you a tickle? Hello, FoxyNoTail, here's a tickle for you. Oh, thank you very much. I just needed a tickle actually right now. Feeling like I could just do with a tickle. Ow. Who's shooting me now? You. Can't use my lance because it's not got loyalty on it. I shall shoot him in the face instead. Got rid of that guy. That's the second room I got. 6 lives gone to 65. Yeah. Yeah, it's vicious sometimes. The RNG you can get set with a really nasty map from the outset. Yeah. There's no point complaining about it though. Jeez. Get hold of yourself. Sort it out. Oh, I'm not complaining. Shh, don't complain. Right then, there is many more levels to this this little particular area we're in now, and it's a good idea to remind yourself that this is indeed a hidden area. Right then, we're going through. If only you had a shield, says Mitz. I did have a shield, Mitz. It broke because I was trying to use it against one of those ridiculously powerful mobs. Don't you blame me for not using it, because it was because I used it, it broke. If I hadn't used it, I'd still have one, wouldn't I? Eh? Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. You can't say that. I can. I just did. Oof, says Mike. Ah, the other secret area to this room, where the witches hang out. You can't get me, witchy face. I got special shoes on. I got special shoes because I got such wide feet, you know. I have to have them specially made. Ooh, new bow. What was that? That was an epic chest. Nice. Fancy. New bow. New trousers. I like coming here. I'll come here again, I will. Map looks amazing, says Miracle Dead. Thank you. You can play it yourself, you know. It's available on the Minecraft Marketplace right now. This very moment. Oh, jeez, me. Oh, I've got another one. Stop smashing the pots with your lance. No. It's got a nice pokey end on it. It's very useful. Ow. Wow. Oh, I thought it was dead. I was in the menu. I honestly thought it was dead then. Like, oh, jeez. Simon was not meant to be left, says Liz. Yeah, I know. You're like Pickles. Your name pops up in chat, and I know to call you Liz rather than your actual name. And Pickles, I know to call him Pickles rather than his actual name, but you still insist on having names that are very difficult to read when you're trying to glance over at chat. It's very frustrating. It's not fair. I'm not called Liz. Well, I don't care. Well, that's what I'm calling you. Wow. It's a thing we've got now, okay? I don't like it. Well, perhaps I'll probably do something about it then. Right, which door are we going to? Where did we come in? Where did we come from? Where did we go? This way. Excellent. Hello, little spider. Zombie with his pants on. Excellent. Good. Ow! Oi! Now then. Not cool. Trying to get cookies, mate. Do I need any of those? No. There are no signs, like there are no spoons, says Isa. Yes. FoxyNoTail today. I always try to be FoxyNoTail, I'm just not very good at it. Somehow I just come across as sort of nasty and rude and mean. That's kind of what sassy is. Yeah, but I do it badly. Many! Oh, look at that, another golden apple. I'm doing so well with my loot today. I'm getting many loots. FoxyNoTail. Oh, the music's back. What could it mean? What could it mean? Let's go downstairs. Oh, we're at the end as well. That's good news. Excellent. Last room before we go to the next level then. Let's go down here. Chop some bad guys. Ah! Got him. We've already been in this one. Hey! No silverfish jumping out of the nowhere for me, thank you. You will be glad to know that the silverfish cannot enter or exit blocks in this game. They are not vanilla silverfish, although they look and act like vanilla silverfish, but they cannot go in and out of blocks, which is quite nice to know, because they can't sneak up on you and you can chase them. And it won't spawn more silverfish. You're welcome. Although, I did, at one point, whilst building one of the dungeons, build pretty much 90% of it out of the wrong type of block, which I don't know if you've ever done any creative building. When you do creative building and you're using a lot of stone brick, you tend to use stone brick with monster spawn eggs inside them and basically infested versions, and then your entire room has got silverfish in it. So I had to undo it all, redoing it again. There were not summoned hundreds of their nasty brethren. Good, says Nixified. No, absolutely not. No. Oh no! Lol. Much must have been a big mess, I guess. Hey! No pirates chopping me while I'm talking to chat. It's very rude. I wouldn't chop you while you're talking to chat. Don't do it to me. Okay, I think that is just about that room and that level of the dungeon. 100% done. We've got 7 mobs remaining somewhere. There's one we can't get to because it's behind that ice. Don't know where the other 6 are. I don't really care at this point. Let's crack on. Get me a little bit of XP. Let's go see which transition room we've got this time. And if there's anything we can buy, and then move on to the next section. Oh no, that's where I came from. Whew. Thought it was that room again. I was nearly going to cry. Little bit of crying. Oh no. Oh no, it's this room. Oh no, oh gee, oh no. Oh no. This is the only room in the entire game, the only transition room, that doesn't have a shopkeeper because unfortunately Pedro's dead. Sad news, sad news. But luckily, there is a vacancy available for another shopkeeper in the dungeon. Poor Pedro, says 65. Spoilers to Soldier. Yeah, unfortunately, we apologise for the convenience. The Dungeon King brutally butchered our previous shopkeeper. Please take these items for your troubles. Oh, look, free stuff. Pedro's Oh, wow. I'll take it, though. Free stuff, isn't it, mate? Right, I'm not going to tell you anything else about this room, but if you watch my video tomorrow, you'll find out all about it. But we're not going to delve into it because I don't want to give you spoilers in today's stream. Now, I have a full inventory again. Ah, jeez, I don't have that many gems. I don't really want to continue while I've got all of this rubbish. I'm going to go home. I'm going to take it home. That is quality loot, says Nick's fine. Hacks again, my Pedro was much poorer, says Jasno. I want this version, folks. It's the same version, it's just RNG, mate. If you go in that room again, you might get better stuff from Pedro next time. Don't blame me, because you're rubbish at picking randomly generated loot. You know, not my fault. Right, more loots. Many loots at the moment. We're doing good. I think we can probably go and trade quite a few of these things with Alistair at some point. Alistair, yeah. Forgot he's posh, that one, isn't he? Not like Wilf. Common as muck Wilf. Look at all my golden apples. Oh, I'm doing very well today. Very well. Impressive skills, bruh. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Don't have a chest plate though. I do now. Right. Rubbish arrows. We're moving arrows. Arrows are no longer going in there. Oh, there was another one there. Oh, and more. Jeez, got so many arrows. Has anyone else got this many arrows? I don't think they were supposed to get this many arrows. I mean, I'm not complaining about it, obviously, but it just seems like I'm getting a lot of arrows. Alright, more special stuff. We'll leave that. Put that there. Oh, geez, even more special stuff. Got to organise your inventory properly. Oh, got more TNT. Won't stack, though, sadly. Right. Let's go back to the dungeon. I have 5 sword blades, but no other parts yet. There's a ton of arrows, says Isu. I got a lot, so used a lot, says Teddy Legend Gaming. Fair enough. I have so many, just chuck them in a pile and run away, says Shep. Can't be done on this map, says Mitz. What? Oh, in response to Addicted Hermitcraft. Can someone please make him displease a piglin? Very tricky. There isn't. Well, technically there kind of is a piglin on this map, but again, we won't go into that unless we find him. But yeah, it's not possible, sadly. Hello. Oh, I was going to say hello to Pedro then, but he's dead, isn't he? If I just... Oh, I thought I just pressed go home again then. Whoa. Oh, noob mistake. I'm going to go down here to the... Oh. I have just got netherite scrap, says Millsney. Good. Hold on to it. You can trade it for mini. I don't have enough I used to stack in one dungeon. Oh no, we got the same one again. Who keeps giving us the same... Oh, jeez. What did I tell you about dodgy RNG, eh? Oh, I've got hard skeletons here. Although the way out this time is not behind the secret patches, thankfully. So I'm actually... Oh, there's an Infinity Zombie taking damage somewhere. He'll be... Oh, yes. If they've spawned inside there, they're actually too big. If I give him a whack, I'm going to get a trophy here for free. It's like a wither killer. Amazing. This map works perfectly. No glitches, no bugs at all. This is great. Good RNG on loot, bad RNG on maps. Balances out, says Nixified. Yes. I'll give him a few chops. Oh, look, I got a trophy. Yay. Yay, trophies. Spoilers, there were only 5 dungeons, so they're on repeat. No, they're not. We're going to have to do this bit now that we've come down here. There's 6. Don't tell lies. Oh, another golden apple. Jeez. Really am getting good loot. Perfect game, no glitches, as Blue Cat Eyes. Addicted to Hermitcraft says, is it free on the marketplace? Unfortunately, it is not possible to put free maps on the marketplace unless you are in direct partnership with Mojang and working on a project together. Having said that, even if it was, this map would not be because many months worth of hours have gone into making this. Not just from myself, but from the build team as well. So, yeah, I don't think it would be fair to any of us to give this away for nothing, really. So, sadly, it ain't free, mate. Hey, I don't want all that rubbish. Worth every penny, says Blue Cat Eyes. I agree. I bought it. Don't think I'm playing my own version. This is the one from the marketplace. I bought it as well. Bought my own map. I wanted to make sure it was all like legit, working properly. I'm lost again. Aha! It's crazy your great luck. I didn't get loot like that, says Jesse. No, this is like the other playthroughs I've done. I've not got anything like this good loot. I'm doing really well. I haven't got any decent weapons though. I mean, I've got these lances, but I haven't got... I would say my weapon loot is not ideal at the moment, but well, there are other stuff I'm getting. I'm pretty happy with. I don't want any rotten potatoes. Don't want any of those rubbishy things. I was tempted to put in like a really useful like thing you could craft with poisonous potatoes as a bit of a troll, but I never got around to doing that. Maybe you could like craft 9 rotten potatoes into an extra life. It's a poisonous potato, you know what I mean. Ooh, a fancy lance. I'll take it. It's got channeling. It doesn't rain here though, so it's pretty pointless. But I feel like it's better because it's shiny. He's got a secret boost button somewhere, says Pickles. Shh, don't tell him about my boost button, mate. It's not a secret anymore if you tell them about it, is it? Whoa, my goodness. Okay, we got a charged spider. We got many bad guys. I think it's about time we got our very fancy, quite handy flame bow out. This will disperse these critters relatively swiftly, I think. This is a good bow. I quite like it. Lucky bow. Get that horrible flaming spider. Get that flaming spider. Charged spiders. Whatever next. Fortunately, they don't go boom, but they don't have pack a punch. There we go. That's most of those guys gone. I'm sure there'll be more. Any more? There's another. I'm sure there's another secret bit through this waterfall as well somewhere, but I can't remember. Turn NoTail silent to start making eye farms on Truly Bedrock. Why? It's not really up to me what he does with his time. I don't think it's my or your place to tell him what to do. If you don't like, watch his videos. If you don't like his content, watch something else. Probably not the pace with that discussion either, really. What a weird thing to say in someone's stream. Ooh, that spider, says Jesse, yes. Where do you want him to build them, says Tainted Bird? Yeah, build them somewhere else. Stop building them on Trinity Bedrock. Build them here instead. Ah, whoa. Hey. Witchy witch. Can't get me, I've got poison resistance. Clear off. Got shiny shoes, though. Kind of feel like I want to wear those shiny shoes. We're nearly at level 30 here. We are racing through the levels. Not the dungeon, though. We're only at level 4 of the dungeon. We will hopefully get to the boss round soon. I'm tempted to speed up a little bit and race through the next couple of levels so that we can get to the dungeon. But I'm having a good time, you know. I'm having a good time playing with you guys as well. So, well, maybe I shouldn't. I'm hungered. What's hungered me? Is it you, witch face? I see you. Chop. Chop. Well, you can't say chop. It's a bow. Oh, sorry. Poke. Poke. Jeez. She's taking a beating, isn't she? Crikey. She was a tough old girl. There's only one Geraldine Shep, says Silla Joel. This map has many Geraldines. Personally, I wouldn't stop until I'd had at least 12, says Tainted Bird. Right, we're moving on. When we can find the exit. There'll be an exit somewhere. Hello, chaps. I like your slippers, sir. I went to bed late last night because of this map, says UK Granny Gamer. I do apologise. I hope you went to bed happy. Either that or really frustrated. One of those two things. There's a chap. I forgot. This music signifies that there is a chap. Come here, chap. Let me give you a poke. Go on, do your running thing. There we go. Yay! Hunger resistance! My favourite. Oh, it's kind of useless. Why am I getting resistance ones? I don't want resistance ones. I want ones that I can do good things with. I want bad guy chopping ones. I want health boost and regeneration and all of those good things. Okay, this map. Have we been to this one? Yeah, I think this was actually one of the first ones we went in, wasn't it? I made this one. Ooh, a sponge axe. I don't think I will. Thank you. I'll take even more arrows, though. JCB says, Infinity Dungeon, you'll go to bed happy. Should be the slogan. Very happy. I had a great night, says UK Granny Gamer. I'm glad to hear it. I am glad to hear it. Right, we're going to dump some stuff. Ah, jeez. Stop. Stop, little fish. Stop! Pro tip, close the door behind you, and then the mobs can't go through them. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of them. Get rid of that. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Mini. Chop. Poke. Ow. Oh, dear. Made the Enderman cross. Chop. Ooh. A little green Enderman. You know what that means, don't you? They're easy. JCB, it's rather Infinity Dungeon, one more level infinitely before bed. Addicted Hermit Cross says, don't break your lance, Foxy. It's alright, I got more. I got lances coming out of me nose. I don't know, it's coming out somewhere. Out of me inventory, that's where they're coming from. Mini. Thank you very much. We should take more XP. Mini, yes. There we go, look, we are nearly there. We're at level 28, nearly at level 30. Not that anything particularly special happens at level 30, but it's nice to level up, you know. Nice to level up. You two fight yourself while I go through there. Thank you very much. Amazing. Good job. Chop. Oh, look, a gaggle of bad guys. Chop them all to bits. Get them. Oh, jeez. Yeah, the Illagers, the Vindicators, they're pretty tough. I'm not going to lie. They're pretty tough. I've only got 6 lives left. It's not ideal, but it's okay. Would anyone like to come and make a coffee? Milk 2 sugars, please, so I can carry on lurking and not miss anything, says Sussex Driver. I could do with the same. In fact, I could do with someone go and pick me up some milk. I've run out of milk today. It's really frustrating when you run out of milk. When you run out of milk. I'm sure there's a quicker way to get down to where I need to be in this room, but I can never find it. This room thwarts me. It's the one room I just can never get my sense of direction in, and I've been in it a million times. Whoever made it, good job, because this is exactly what we want from this map. Hard to get to places. Coffee breaks, says Mitz. I've got a cup of tea here. I don't need a coffee break. I need to go to the shop and get some milk. I promise I won't do anything particularly exciting until you've gone and got yourself a coffee, though. Ooh, that was exciting. No, you'll have an infinite supply of milk forever. Milk and sugar, says Addicted Hermitcraft. Right then, Vindicator, if that is your real name. Chop. Mr. Beardstone has raided. Thank you very much for the raid, Mr. Beardstone. Welcome, raiders. Welcome to the one and only FoxyNoTail live stream. Make yourself sound quite impressive there. Yes, I'm very impressed. Ah, no, not another one. Get out of it. Shoo, be gone. Ah. Whoa. It came within an inch of my life. Thank you, Beardstone. Jeez, putting me off with your raid. Who do you think you are? Thank you. And welcome, by the way, raiders. How are you doing? What have you been up to? What's Mr. Beardstone been up to? Has he been playing? Been doing a bit of Minecraft? What's he been doing? I want to know all about it. It's okay, I filed up the daughter from the hermit hole, says Sausage Driver. Epic Stentes is saying, hello, Foxy, and everybody, amazing people in chat. Mitz has deleted a message. Sweet. Mike says, hide your terrible custom trees. It's a Beardstone raid. You don't want to see my terrible custom trees. They're awful. The world's worst custom trees. Mr. Beardstone, and then I played your trailer just before we came here. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. That is incredibly nice of you. Whoa! Yeah, did you say, hey, this is a map that Foxy's made. By the way, he's really rubbish at it. Let's go and laugh at him. Oh, jeez. I'm withered. I'm withered. Thanks to the withery silverfish. Oh, jeez. Someone keeps giving me poison potatoes. Pretty much. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Beardstone. At least, if nothing, you're honest. Figured they should show you what we're about to watch. Yeah, fair enough. Well, I really appreciate that. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you. We're not doing too bad at the minute. We've lost a few lives, like, recently. I did quite well not dying at all for ages, and then it got more tough and I died a lot. But I don't think we're doing too bad. I've been very good at getting lots of good loot. I've not got ever so great weapons, but I've had pretty good luck with loot. I'm not going to lie. The people that have played it in the chat are quite jealous of my looting capabilities. We're going down, peeps. That was exactly not his words, lol, says Epic Stente. Wow. Troll. Ooh. Oh, this must be the wrong end. Pickle says he also promoted the trailer on his Discord. Thank you. Wow. Mr. Beardstone, you are a lovely gentleman. Thank you very much for your support and your help. You lovely gentleman, you. I know there's a way down there. I just don't know how to get down there. Sure there is. Ah, of course it'll be the middle, won't it? That makes perfect sense. Ooh. I'll take it. Give me them diamonds. Now this room did have lots of water streams under the water, which made it look more interesting. But unfortunately, we had to remove them all because this map revolves around structure blocks. It's the structure blocks that pull in the structures of each dungeon when it does the RNG and creates a dungeon. And structure blocks do not like bubble columns. It turns them into invisible blocks that you can't see and can't interact with. So unfortunately, we have to remove them, which is a bit annoying. There used to be lots of bubble column-like ways of getting up and down things as well, but all of that's broken all. Dude, you have more people watching you than Wells Knight, says Addicted to Hermitcraft. Well, perhaps Wells Knight is not doing something particularly interesting. See, I'm doing one of the most interesting things in the entire world. You're just playing that map you made? Yes, very interesting. So that's how you get up there, says UK Granny Gamer. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Right, we are moving on to the next map. Oh, we're at the end. We're at the end and we're back at Auntie Misty's place and she's got herself a friend. Hello, Auntie Misty. How are you doing? Hello there. What's a nice person like you doing in a place like this? I am doing thing. I will take your extra life, Auntie Misty. In fact, I'll take 2. Thank you very much. Amazing. I'm doing good things. I've got many gems. I am probably not going to go home this time, though, because I've got inventory space. In fact, you know what, Auntie Misty? You can have, since you sell potions, you can have those potions and those raw pork chops there because, well, I don't want them anymore. And look, I've got so many lances. I don't want all of those. Repair the ones you've got. No, it's not worth it. I'll take that one. In fact, okay, I will. I'll repair the ones I've got. Jeez. Thank you very much for your service, Auntie Misty. Very much appreciated. I'm moving on, though, sadly. I'm not going to spend all of my coins going home. I'm going to continue on to dungeon level 5. Don't you want to buy some eggs? I don't have any, like. I'm just making conversation. Oh, Oh, she's gone. Has Mr. Onion checked out Infinity Dungeon yet? What do you think he's been getting me all these gems for? Remember in all of the live streams when I say he's playing that game, getting me gems? That's what he's doing. This is my other account. On my proper one, the one Mr. Onion's been playing, I'm rich. I've got 10,000 bags of coins. He's having a night off tonight, though. He's sick of getting gems. He said, once that game comes out, I'm not playing it anymore. He says, I've got tired fingers from playing all that game. Don't try and Blake Zloy's XP's bank again. Okay. I'll try not to, mate. You can't hurt me, I've got... Oh, okay, maybe you can. Okay, you can't poison me, I've got poison-resistant shoes on. Epic Stenty says, I know it's the world's most amazing map, obviously, but how is it to be playing the map you have worked so hard for getting out for people? How is it to be playing? Or how am I finding playing it? Well, I think I was always going to enjoy playing it because I guess it was designed around what I thought would be good for a game, I guess. I mean, obviously we would think, oh, little red enderman, they're nasty. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. Yeah, we obviously considered who would be playing this. Younger people, people that are perhaps not as capable at Minecraft as others, and, you know, oh, jeez. Want it to be accessible to everybody. At the end of the day, it's right up my street this time of game. I enjoy it. So, yeah, I like it. Foxy, not for nothing. I just wanted to say that I can't wait to get a chance to sit down and play some Infinity Dungeons. Well, I can't wait for you to do that either, Izariadun. I'm looking forward to it. Let me know when you do. And let me know what you think of it. It's different than what I thought it was going to be like, says Pickles. What did you think it was going to be like, Pickles? You built like 50% of it. Taking many notes, watching the pro play, says Diesel Wolf Gaming. Well, that's kind of what I'm doing this for. I don't want to really give away too many spoilers, although it's going to be very difficult not to. But I want to kind of give you guys an idea of what I envisaged it would play like, rather than, because I've watched a couple of people playing it on stream now, and it's really interesting to see how methodical they are and how much effort they've put into it all. So yeah, I just wanted to sort of give my perspective on it and just sort of explain some of the features that are not really explained in the map too well as well. It's very difficult to get it all across. Obviously, when you're making it yourself, you know exactly what's going on, so you don't always know exactly what you should be sharing with people and what you shouldn't be sharing with people. And is there an invisible mob here, or am I just blind? One of the things that is great about Minecraft is that when you, particularly as a new player to Minecraft, there didn't used to be at least, any way of actually finding out how to play it. You would just have to play it and figure it out. And the sense of excitement you got from figuring something out, or the achievement you got from figuring something out, was just great. And I tried to add that into this as much as I could, in the sense that you are left, there's not much hand holding. There is a little bit, there's some tips that come up on screen occasionally to tell you need to do this and you need to do that, or what if you do this and what if you do that. But I've tried not to hold hands with it, because I would like it if people just experience it for themselves. But I know not everybody's going to treat this game in the same way that I perhaps would because it's just a marketplace map. You know, people are just looking for 5-minute bit of fun. But this map was designed to take some time. It's designed to be a marketplace map that you'll come back to and play. Maybe you'll play another map in between it. You put it away for a couple of days. Maybe you come back to it for half an hour. Maybe you'll do it when you're bored. Maybe you'll make a let's play out of it or a stream out of it or something. But it's not a, oh, well, we've done that one. We've moved on. Let's do another one. It's supposed to sit with you. There's different ways of playing it. There's different levels to it. There's other ways you can engage with it. And there's the story that's written into it that you can look at and sort of read through. And there's just, we tried to add some depth into it, basically, so it will sit with you for as long as you want to play with it, really. Mitt says, we can see you love Hermitcraft, but maybe just enjoy watching Foxy's new map. Yeah, I can see the questions you're asking. I'm purposefully ignoring them because we're focusing on this right now. There is a trapdoor around here somewhere. I'm sure there is, to get down to that level. Where is it? Ah, there it is. I knew there was one. No! Got him. Got him. Whoa. Oh, no, it's the little red enderman again. Oh, jeez. Oh, it was easier to kill than I thought. A rare chest with 1 gold nugget in. Wow. What a rip-off. What a rip-off. I'm glad your stuff stays when you run out of lives, because now I'm excited to build like an armory and level up, says Flashing Cameras. Ow! Should maybe not read chat while there's still mobs in the area. Maybe that would be a good thing to do. Chop! Ooh, look at that. We can have a snaz. Oh, but then we'll lose our hunger resistance. Well, I think the armor we're going to get from that can be far more beneficial than hunger resistance right now. That doesn't mean you won't get hungry from food. It just means there's some mobs in the game that will give you hunger, like husks do. So it'll just stop you getting that effect if one of those mobs get you. Teddy Legend Gaming says, easy way to lose a life or two. Yeah. Yeah, reading chat while there are still mobs about is definitely an easy way to lose your lives. Ooh, mini illagers. Oh, jeez, pillagers. And those crossbow archers are pretty tough as well. Eat. Epic Stenty says, Pickles, how is it different than you thought? Yeah, I'm interested to hear that as well, Pickles. What's different about it from what you thought? Someone having... Ooh, an old man. What could possibly be difficult about an old man? He's just an old man with a stick. He moves very slowly. He can't possibly... Look how high his trousers are. He can't... Whoa, jeez. He does a lot of damage and withered damage. No, old man. Stay back. He's withered me because he's a wrinkly old man. Do you get it? That's old manist. Oh, shut up. It's fine. I'll be an old man one day and I'll think it's funny. No, you won't. I like the additional skins. What was that pillager in a towel? Yeah, there's the weak pillager. The weak mobs, like, I've tried to make them look derpy. So the weak illager is in his bathrobe and he's got a sponge axe, like he's been scrubbing his back in the shower. That was the idea, at least. Trying to make it fun, you know. Oh, no. Mitts, look what room it is. We're not going in there yet. Oh, jeez. The punch one is lethal, says Shep. Yeah, the boxer. Yeah, he's pretty tough. There's worse ones than that. There's worse ones than that. And you've got to keep your eyes out. Some of the spiders can be pretty nasty. Give you some... Whoa, there's another old man. There's an old man in the sewers. Mitts is Foxy Watt face. Amazing. Well, I didn't do the swimming bit last time on this. Get to the secret chest. Epic chest! Heavy axe? That's not as good as mine. Oh, I'll take it, though. I haven't used any other weapons. Take the heavy axe. Go do some chopping. We'll go do some Assassin's Creed Valhalla style chopping of the mobs. The bad guys. I can hear an enderman. Oh, look at that. We're nearly at level 30. Nearly at level 30. So close. What happens at level 30? I don't know, but I really want to get there. What? Chopped into bits. Take it. Oh, yes. The thing I forget about lances or tridents, which is basically what it is that they're not actually particularly effective melee weapons, are they? Power 7 heavy axe or power 6 heavy axe is going to actually do more melee attack than a thingy. A thingy? Yes. The little guy's back. I need him. That music signifies there is a loot elf around. I want another artifact. Let's go find him. He'll be upstairs because they only spawn at this particular Y level. There he is. Look, we are. I can't remember what Y level we're on because I don't have coordinates on. But they only spawn at this Y level. It's jump boost. No! Anything but jump boost. Why? I don't want jump boost. Ah, if only I could sell it. Of all the a jump boost. Oh, do you know what? Actually, jump boost is going to come in useful in this next room. Think how useful it'll be, says Tainted Bird. When you got full jump boost, when you get all the set, if you get a full set of jump boost, you get jump boost, I think, level 5. It's ridiculous. It's like being on the moon. Hey, chaps. I got jump boost. How are you doing? Jump! Break my legs because I jumped so high. I love jump boost. Well thought out. They should at least make it so when you got jump boost, it doesn't hurt your legs as much when you land. Ah! Stop it! Just see that go? Oh no! No! Oh! I was all going so well. Come in handy, says Mitch. Yeah, really handy. Yeah, that diamond chest mate I think would have been handier. How's everyone's day going so far, says Porkchop? Wally, I'm doing all right. How are you doing? Blue Cat Eye says, well then, I'm going to have fun with that. Hello, sir. Where did you come from? Sneaking about. I see you. Right then. Back to the room. Look how many gems I've got. Whoa. I'm so rich. Oh, I could just leave. No, we gotta loot the room. Gotta loot the room. I can't just leave. I'm not doing it. We're gonna loot the room. We're gonna go down to the bottom. We're gonna work our way back to the top. But I could have just left. Just know when I die and lose all my levels and we go back to square one, I could have just left. Oh, look how powerful this axe is. It's ridiculous. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Stop it! Give me weakness. Chicken, says Tainted Bird. What do you mean chicken? I chose the hard route. I chose to fight. I chose to move forward. What? That would have been the easiest time on that room, says Mitz. I know, I could have just gone. Me and Mitz suffered so much in playtesting getting stuck in this room that we actually, well, I say we, I made the decision that this room would no longer actually come up until you're at a high enough level because it was just coming up so regularly with the RNG. It was almost every other room at one point. And it's just, there's a little bit of parkour to it, and the exit's not always in a particularly easy place to get to. And it's a really lovely room. I love it. I love the design of it, but it was becoming quite tiresome having to do this bit. Who's shooting me? You having to do this bit every time. So yeah, it got pushed to a higher level. So you need to be at least, I would say, probably level 20, 25 to be able to have this room generate. Many. Oh, one shot at a pirate. I like this axe. Get yourselves an axe, peeps. Get yourselves an axe. Ooh, more lances. This lances are way too common. Oh, look. Jump boost! Oh, jeez. No, jump boost, no good. See what I mean? About going around this room 4 million times. Jeez. We got this. How hard could it be? Wow. Broken legs room, says Blue Cat Eyes. Exactly. So, you know how everyone says, oh, the sounds of breaking those pots is quite satisfying, right? The sound of breaking your legs is not quite as satisfying. That's all you hear in this room. Oh, come on. No! Oh, Thomas to Space has hosted us with 19 viewers. Amazing. Thank you very much, Thomas to Space. Amazing. Absolutely wonderful. We're currently struggling at the moment to get back up to the top. Thomas to Space was playing this for hours earlier. Absolutely hours. He got really far with it as well, and then took a bit of a knock and ended up getting sent back to square one. But it was really entertaining watching. Very entertaining. I actually, at one point, I had his stream on one screen and Jazno's on the other because I couldn't take my eyes off either of their streams. Oh, jeez. No! Right, that's it. I'm not doing that bit. I'm just going to go through to the next level. Jump on the iron bars, Diesel Wolf Daving. That is exactly what I was trying to do, but I'm not good at parkour. Jeez. 4.5 hours. That first boss was tough, says Thomas to Space. Did you do it in the end? Did you get the end of it? Did you get the first trophy? Going to redact my chicken statement. It stays, says Tainted Bird. Wow. What do you mean chicken? I don't want to. I've only got 3 lives left, and I'm nearly at the first boss. In fact, I should have. Oh, I was home a minute ago, wasn't I? I was home a minute ago. I could have gone and dropped all of this stuff off. I'm about to do the first boss battle. There's no way I'm going to do that with 3 lives. Hello, traveller. Porky? You're a funny looking fellow. You look like you've come from somewhere else. You really need your gold? Why would you want my gold, Porky? What do you want my gold for? Why? No, I did not. Eventually I got an illager that could give me a trophy. It killed me when I only had 1 hit left. It was my last life. Oh, lucky Thomas. Give me your riches and I'll throw you something. Lies, Porky! You're telling me porkies, aren't you? You don't seem particularly trustworthy. You can trust me, my friend. What have you got for sale, Porky? Oh, many items. Many items that I could buy. I wonder what these could come in useful for. Nothing? 4 bags of coins for nothing? You cannot get these items anywhere else. But that's one thing I do believe, Porky. My prices were voted 10 out of 10. Were they, Porky? Were they indeed? Okay. Okay, well I'm just gonna I'm just gonna go home, Porky. I'll see you later. All of my items are very valuable, he says. Okay, if you say so, Porky. I'm not sure if I believe Porky. If that's not a nose and glasses disguise, I don't know what it is, says Tainted Bird. Too bad. It's too bad Mr. Barbecue didn't get a job, mate. I know, it would have been perfect for him to get a job in this, but I didn't want this map to be about FoxyNoTail and his characters, because with it being on the marketplace, and as much as it's got like my name on the listing, people aren't going to know who I am. Hopefully enough people like actually find the map just like generically, and they realise it's what was I saying there? That they just find it, and words are difficult. You know what I mean, don't you? Well, actually, we're going to take another load of arrows for this one. But yeah, if it was all about me, it would be very confusing, wouldn't it? Right, we're not going to need jump boost for the next bit, I don't think. So we won't take that. Take our extra lives just in case. I feel like we should go and see Alistair and see if we can actually trade in some of these goodies that we've got now. So let's pop those lances in there. Let's go and grab all of our gems. Let's chuck that rotten flesh away. Let's go and see what Alistair will give us for all of these things that we've collected. Is there anything else I can trade? I don't think so. Oh, look how many extra lives I got. I'm extra life rich, bruh. I'm going to take a throwable TNT with me. I'm going to leave those behind. I've just picked up the rubbish. I just chucked on the floor, didn't I? Yeah. And I'm going to take... If we die, right, we'll come back and we'll get an extra life. I don't want to lose this boss battle, and we've only got 3 lives left, so I want to be careful here. So level 5 is a boss battle. After the 5th level, yeah, once you've gone through dungeon level 5, you get a boss battle. But it's not a boss battle like you'll have ever seen before. Thomas to Space will know. It is not a boss battle as such, although technically it is. In game terms, it's a boss battle, but it's not really, is it? Assuming the extra lives are totems. No, they're not. You can get totems, though. Extra lives give you an extra life. Hanku says, I've just come back, walk into my office, first thing I hear is bruh. Oh, plus bruh. Oh, look at this. Oh, yes, we can get many of those. Many of those. Oh, I'm look at all my bags of coins. I'm rich. Rich beyond my wildest dreams. Thank you, Alistair. Look at that. 28 bags of coins. And I'm not going to waste any of them. I'm going to go and put all of this back in my house safely. And then I'm going to actually go to the little boy's room. Little boy's room? Is that where Oliver sleeps? No, it's like it's a nice way of saying toilet. He sleeps in the toilet. No, he doesn't sleep in the toilet. Jeez. I'm going to go to the toilet very quickly. And then we're going to go and do this boss battle. Oh, weird that you make him sleep in the toilet. He doesn't sleep in the toilet. Oh, jeez. Wow. Right. BRB. Oh, actually, there's no monsters in here, but just in case, I don't trust Minecraft at all. BRB. FoxyNoTail, they call me. Didn't go to the toilet, I just went on my chair. It's the quickest and easiest way of doing it. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. So quiet without any music on, says Siljoy. I know it's weird not having any music. We're going to get some in a minute. We're going to get music that was handwritten by me. Well, it wasn't handwritten. I did it digitally, actually. Didn't use a pen at all. Oh, this music, actually. This music I did. This was last minute, very quick. I need to put some music in the game music. But the music we're going to find in the boss battle was made in slightly less quick time. Foxy Wet Draw, says Michael Switch. Well, hello there, says Radage. Snort, I mean, welcome back, my friend. For you, my friend, everything is half price. Ooh. Half price, you say? It seems very expensive. Very expensive indeed. Although I am very tempted to buy some nothing. For nothing, for 4. I could get lots of nothing. No, I'm not buying it. I don't trust you. Don't trust you at all. The price is voted 10 out of 10. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, Porky. You're having me... Ah! Porky! Where'd he go? Magician. Here we go. First of all, I killed the pirate. Then the fish. Then the man that tried to punch me in the face. One of those dudes! Don't do it! You're gonna get hurt. Ah! No! Careful! Oh! Don't! Oh! Jeez! Quick! Oh! What have I got? Hunger resistance again? Of all the things to get. What's that? That's a sphere. A sphere in Minecraft? Impossible. If anyone can guess how I made circles in Minecraft, I will say, well done, you guessed how I made circles in Minecraft. Pop. Heart of the Sea, says Michael Switch. No, it's not. It's fully spherical. It's 3D. Not Heart of the Sea. Heart of the Sea square, anyway. It's just got a circular texture. Oh, it's a Robin Hood. Get out of it. Chew. Be gone. Don't burn alive, mate.
Goodness, someone has just subscribed for 12 months in a row.
They're obviously a complete idiot who would do such a thing.
Seabones there, subscribing for 14 months. Amazing, thank you very much. Right, I've got to be careful here. Oh, jeez, that wasn't very careful at all. No, I don't want to die. Oh, jeez, I don't think I can get back up, can I? Can I cheese it? Like I've got some golden carrots here. I don't want to die. Dragon Ball says no. Fire charges, no. It's completely custom texture, and it's made out of many squares. There's so many squares it actually looks circular. I'm going to cheese it. We can do this. We've got to get rid of that guy, though. I've got a feeling we're not going to survive this. Whoa. Burn! Burn alive! Whoa, that was close. Whew. Just shot that apple straight off my head. See that? Try hitting the floating crystals. You move around the arena. I'm going to in a minute. I'm stuck. Hang on. Wait. Right. Okay. I reckon we can get across there. No problem at all without dying. Let's get a bit higher up. Get the jump boost. Oh no, we need the diamond to stop us burning alive. Okay. Health is nearly up. I come to idiot who would do such a thing, says Living Carrot. Hello, welcome. Squid mini blocks, says Diesel Wolf going. Right then. Passes your hair he did, says 65 did. I'm going to do it. I'm going for it. Oh, jeez. Ah, did it. Whew. Ha. Bop. Right. Those are crystals. When I hit that, you'll see the yellow one over there that's going around that chest, which has chains on it, is now lit up. Now, there is a timer. There are 4. Oh, jeez. Ah, I'm burning alive. There are 4 to get in total. Oh, golden apple quickly. There are 4 to get in total. And you've got to do it before the time runs out. Otherwise, you've got to go around and do it again. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Oh, there's bad guys everywhere and things that are trying to shoot me. Who made this horrible boss battle thing that I quite like the music? You wrote it. Stop blowing your own trumpet all the time. Wow, someone's got to blow it, have they? Oh, jeez. Stop shooting me. Stop being alive. Go away, pirate. This is like Mario, says Mike on Switch. Oh. Whoa, that was, whoa. That was good, excellent timing there. I'm good at doing timing. Huh. Oh, jeez. The spiders are on patrol. Get out of it, spider. Shoo, be gone. Foul beast. Right. Try hitting the float. I know! I know! Oh no, not saw blades! Razors coming out of the wall trying to chop me in half. Oh jeez, something just hit me as well. You! Stop being alive! Shooting me! Cheating! I don't come to your house and start shooting you. Well, technically, I kind of have done, haven't I? Ah! Don't push me back into them. Oh, now I'm hungry. Jeez. Ah! Ah! Jeez. Ah! These guys. So many of them. Good job on killing them all. That's good, because then it'll be easy once all of the bad guys are dead. That'll be much better. Now, I'm going to completely avoid... Ah! There's a silverfish in the water. Avoid you guys, and I'm going to go down here, because I know the way to go, you see. I made this. Oh, more things are trying to chop me. Fortunately, they don't actually quite reach this far, which is very useful. Don't tell anyone, though. They'll think I'm bad at doing map making. I'm going to go in the water. Whew. I'm going to do many swimming. Oh, jeez. No, not the cobwebs. The cobwebs of many doom. Let me out. Oh, jeez. There we go. Third one. And then breathe in the roof. Whew. Showing all the hacks. Of course. Oh, creeper noise. Thank you. Thank you for that, Anonymous. Ah. I can't swim. Why can't I swim? Let me swim. There we go. Through the hole. Through the other hole. Round the bend. Up the hole. Through this hole. Ah! Oh, we did it. Double creeper attack. Weak skeleton. Oh, we got this. What do you think of the music? Can you hear it enough to actually, make any sense of it? You like it? Think it's engaging? Think it's interesting? Think it's exciting? I'm really proud of it. Chop! Right, the last one. Have I got them all in time? Yay! We broke a chain. Now I've got to do it all again. 2 more times. Well, at least all the monsters are dead now. Oh, wait. Hang on a minute. Huh. That's good. The monsters are supposed to... Oh, no. Some of them are respawned. They're supposed to respawn after you've broken the chain, but looks like we've been pretty lucky this time. Lucky? You mean the game's broken? No, it's not broken. Ah, gee, no, not again! Ah, let me out! I'm so good at this game. That's the problem. Too good at it. Parkour, I'm too skilled at. Oh, jeez. Music very good. Suits the mood very well, says Iz. Thank you. Remnant as Galaxy Quest bad episode scene. You know, I love watching your videos and streams, but you're absolutely hilarious with audio only. Even more so, possibly, since the Royal One. Wow. Thank you. Okay. Can we get up there? Jump boost. Jump boost. Thank you. I'm going to cheese it with jump boost again, peeps. We got this. We're just going to regen a little bit. Oh, I know why more mobs didn't spawn. Well, I can't tell you, otherwise then you'll know how to cheese it as well. Right, you ready? Quick, put that on. Extra protection. So this particular bit is a lot easier with friends because you can all focus on a different one of the... Oh, jeez, the crystals. Oh, no. Don't die. No being dead. Not allowed. Oh, jeez. Wow. You know, I've read that bit. 2 lives left. Oh, the music stopped. Oh, it started again. I was just getting into it then. Maybe we can actually do this bit properly this time. Should have got more food while I was at home. I'm going to use an extra life. It's because I don't trust myself. We got this. How hard could it be? Mate. Oh, mate, indeed. Whoa. Who played that Anonymous again? Oh, jeez. Oh, am I so bad at this game? What? Ah, jeez, why? I'm worse than Jasno. Hands up in the chat if you think this this boss battle looks interesting or if you think it looks rubbish. Well, that's hands up either way. Yes. No, I mean hands up in the chat if you think it looks good. Thumbs down if you chat in the chat if you think it looks rubbish. Yes, many, many. Nice. I'm getting through it. Many hands up in the chat. Excellent. It lending tears, but I want to go, says Tainted Bird. Yes. Now I am. Whoa, I was going to say I'm going to take care of these guys this time. It's only fair if I do. Chop all a bit. Ow! Steady, 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 steady. Whoa, creeper! Oh, jeez. He blew me right out the water. Chop! Come here, Pirate Pete. With your wooden sword, your wooden leg. Any problem with a wooden sword? It wouldn't work. Wah! Be buying it next week and most likely streaming, says JCB. Well, that would be amazing. Let me know if you do. I will definitely check it out. Swim. Thank you. Come on, chop chop. Many, many health. Thank you. Come on, we got this. Yes, didn't get stuck in the cobweb that time. Got the crystal. Last crystal. There we go. Oh, straight through, look at that. Didn't even need to stop for air. Expert no-tail. I listen to streams as I drive. I haven't stopped laughing since JC Raid, says the Royal One. Well, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. I'm so glad you can, like, follow it with it being... Yay! Ah! Now, there we go. Now the mobs are back. Jeez! Ah! Oh, oh no! There's one of them guys. Ah! Right, I'm going home. I'm going to go get some more food and another extra life. Did you see that there was an earth and an elemental skeleton? Pretty tough, guys. I remember this room, Suzisu. Yes. Yes, I remember this room. Building that room was very much good fun. I really, really enjoyed that. We all worked hard together on that room. It was great. Right, foods, please. Baked potatoes. Oh, jeez. Cooked pork chops, I guess. I'll take some more arrows. I could probably do with a helmet. That would help. Let's have a helmet. And I'm going to use all my extra lives. I know I said I wouldn't, but I'm going to. It's a complete waste, but I'm doing it. I want to win this one. When Foxy says he remembers the room, he's talking about the respawn point from the countless deaths. Yes. Many laughs building it, says Mitch. Yeah. We did that so quick as well. I mean, what did we like build that room in 2 days? It's crazy. It was such a weird idea as well we had at first, but how it came together was it was brilliant. I really, really enjoyed working you all on that room. Oh, there's that big bad guy in here, isn't there? We're going to have to be very... Oh, there he is. Very careful. We'll try and keep him at a distance with arrows. He can't get through the door, which is quite handy. But bear in mind, most of the bad mobs are quite tall, so they can't follow you into small spaces. Not all of them, but most of them. Like, the really bad baby zombies can fit through small holes. And some of the other ones, like the little red Enderman, obviously they can get to you. But most of them can't. Sorry if I'm going quiet. I'm very much concentrating on hitting this bad guy. Take a bit of food. It was fast, says Isu, yeah. It was. I think they must have all thought I was off my rocker when I first explained my thoughts and plans for this room. It certainly never came out how I expected it to, but I was so happy with it, and the end result was amazing. Loads better than what I thought it was going to be. I absolutely love it. Let's just take a moment to enjoy the splendour. Let's use my controller so you can look around it nice and slowly. We'll do a slow pan. Ah, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And each section of the room represents a different element. If you haven't caught on by now, this game revolves around the elements. So over here we've got the fire element. Over there we've got the air element because it's on top of the mountain. We've got water element there. We have the earth element there. So it's supposed to be like an underground cavey type bit. So yeah, that's what it's all about. And I'm going to actually use this vantage point here to clear out a few of the mobs before I go over there, so I don't struggle so much when I actually get there. Let's use our brains a little bit this time. Right, let's have that creeper. Sort him out. I see a couple of witches over here as well. Let's sort those out before we get up there. And that Vindicator. Nasty Vindicator. There's a pirate down there. I see you, pirate. Another witch there. Again, the witches are not retextured. The stronger witches are actually just taller than the weaker witches are quite small. There's a chap down there I'm trying to get. The other thing you can do, if you're a really good shot, is you can shoot the crystals, I believe. Oh, someone's hitting me back there. The creeper there. But yeah, we can hit those crystals like that and actually activate them from here. But I can't actually activate the water one, so I'm still going to have to go around and do it. Oh, hello, sir. Nice to see you in here again. I'll have that chest if you don't mind. What is it this time? Weakness resistance. I suppose it's not the worst thing in the world. I really want to use this throwable TNT as well. Definitely an idea I stole from Minecraft Dungeons, that one. I don't know why they don't add it in the game. It's good fun, throwable TNT. Let's go find a horde of mods and we'll go throw it at them. Battery flat. See you all tomorrow, says Pendant Spore. See you tomorrow. Earth, wind and fire. And water, says a lack of hygiene. Yeah. Such a good build. I love the massive chains, says Teddy Legend Gaming. The chains. The chains! The chains are a sort of a recurring theme that will become quite apparent at the end of the map, but you'll see them like throughout the map. Yeah, the chains kind of tell their own story in a way, I guess. No chopping me, thank you. Ah! Oh jeez! Ah! I want a group of mobs I can throw TNT at. Oh, I know where I'll do it. I'll do it in the water bit. Hello! Whoa, maybe that would have been a better place to do it. gaggle of... Oh, jeez. Creepers coming down the stairs. Ah! Oh, jeez. Food. Eat. Hey, Foxy, why don't you get a beetroot phone to call Mr. Onion for help? Shut up. Go. Ah, didn't go fast enough. I'm actually feeling quite powerful with my armour, though, so I'm not actually too worried about these things hurting me. If you get hit by them with no armour on, they're a little bit devastating. It's already been hit. Okay. Throwable TNT time, if I remember how to do it correctly. So make sure I do it right. Hey, chaps! Have some TNT! Boom! Hooray! Goodbye! Didn't need to do that, it was just fun. Or go after 3. Well, yeah, could do that. I want to do the boring way, Mitts. Jeez. Through there. Have a breather. This is the last chain, I believe. And, the cobwebs that got me! No! I got it. Come on, cobwebs. There we go. Oh, glitching through the roof. There we go. Through the holes. Just got to get the brown one. Just got to get the brown one. There we go. Whoa! I see you. We're so close. Ah! Someone's shooting me. There we go, the last one. What's going to happen? We got it. Get out of the way, Spider. I want to watch it happen. Oh, jeez. One more of them. All of the chains are broken. You earned a trophy. And look, stairs have magically appeared. Ooh. What is it? The chest. Who is it?
Thank you for rescuing me. I'm the Mendamental Air Spirit. I was captured by the Dungeon King. Please take this special item to help you on your quest. Might be worth heading out to see if you could put that special item to good use and stock up on some supplies. Anyway, I'd better be going. Make sure the other spirits haven't been captured too. Goodbye.
Well. Whew. I did a boss fight and I got some bottled air. Jeez. Sorry, but your princess is in another castle. Exactly a lack of hygiene. Exactly. That is exactly what that is. No, sorry, mate. Unlucky. This ain't the final bit. Such a beautiful voice. What majestic being. There we go. Right, I think we should go home if we've got enough gems to go home. I haven't got enough gems to go home. Surely it's free from here. No! Can't afford to check right now. Jeez, well, I want to go home and stash my stuff, but I think that is probably a good time to end today's live stream. We have got... Was that game audio? Was you reading that? That was me, JC. Yeah, there's no spoken lines, audio lines for them. We ran out of time to do that. It's something I wanted to do, but ran out of time, sadly. But yeah, you just have to imagine me saying it when you when you get to that yourself. I wish it was in game, says Mitz. I wonder who made this game. Can't even go back home, says Blue Guys. Shut up. I should be richer, then I can go home. Right, anyway, thank you very much for watching that. I had a really good time playing it. I hope you guys all really liked it as well, and I hope you're keen to play it yourselves. Of course I do, because that benefits me. Right, on that note, is there anybody that we know, that we trust, that we can raid? Remember, I only like to raid people I know because I know they're family friendly. And we got Drath is on my lig. He's on my lig. Get off me lig, Drath. Anyone else? I think I'll get this for my son's birthday this weekend, says Arch Thunder. Great stream, Foxy. A fantastic map. He'll love it, says Arch Thunder. That's a kick to the face. You get that far, you got to pay to get home, says Sweet Dreams Buttercup. The Rick Roy, I don't have on my list, Scylla Jewel. Are they family friendly? Thanks for the stream, says The Living Carrot. Diesel says, thanks, Foxy, awesome stream. By the way, if your name's strolling on the screen, extra big thank you to you for your support during the live stream. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Loved it. Thanks, Foxy. Bye, everyone, says Mitz. Yes, they are, says Sweet Dreams. What's it got? Okay, do you want to pop me their username in the chat so I can click it? And then we'll do it. It's part of Groover's server. Oh, right, okay. Well, let's do it then. The Rick Roy. Is that how you spell it? Exactly. I'm going to do it. If it's someone else, you're in trouble. There we go. Oh, good. Is that the right person? That looks like somebody with 2 fingers up. Sure they're family friendly? Oh well. Okay. Good luck. See you later. Bye.